And we are back. Right now, it's me. The boys will be coming in, obviously, as we go on. We got the Bills and we got the Patriots up next. I'm psyched. We've been talking about it all afternoon. I think the only way that you can look is to take the points, boys. I think the only way you can look is to take the points. I wanted a touchdown. Anthony thought that the line would move towards the Patriots, but I thought Buffalo was the public side. I thought Buffalo was going to be the public side. It's a 10-4 team getting 6.5 points, right? That's what the public sees. I think this Patriots team's overrated. I think they finally jumped the shark. And I think I'm going to take the points. Martin was just mentioned something. SMU down 7-0. Is now the time to pull the trigger? I'm not sure. I haven't watched any of the game. See what we could see.
Next Saturday on ESPN, the college football playoff semifinals. Heisman winner Joe Burke.
Yeah. FAU down. FAU up 7-0 right now. A minute left in the first quarter. Apparently, there's 8 starters out for FAU. That's what I'm seeing. I think that's accurate. But they got a 4th and 1 right now, SMU. Another offsides on 4th and 1. Back it up. Now you got 4th and 6. Stupid. Come on, boys. False start on SMU. All right, so you figure they're going to kick a field goal. Probably going to be 7-3. What price can you get SMU at right now? David, I did watch the UFC this morning. I thought Rakic got robbed. I thought Volkan Oezdemir won the second round. I thought he lost the first and the third. He trailed in significant strikes. We got Spread back with us, my guy. We got Tyler back with us. Dave is going to join us any minute. And
I was going to bounce for this middle game, but what the fuck? I'll stay on.
You going to stay on?
Yeah, we need you on. I murdered that first game, so I'm staying on.
Yeah, you got to keep it rolling. When you're hot, you're hot.
My guy. Love it.
All right, so now I got to find the new link for the new chat, though, so I can keep up.
Yeah, just go to just pop out the chat on YouTube at SBR.
Yeah, just wait for the just go to their channel, wait for us to go live, and then click on it.
Yeah, we're live already.
Oh,
yeah, no, we're live. Yeah.
I watched. I thought that Frankie Edgar finally looked really slow. I love Frankie. He's a legend in New Jersey, but I think it's time to start fading him in big spots against top 6 or 7 guys. I think the Zombie's going to be a problem. I think he's like one fight away from fighting Volkanovski for that title.
Nasty Nate's asking about props. I'm on Beasley over 46.5 receiving yards and James White over 39.5 receiving yards.
SMU missed the field goal. Still 7-0 FAU. Wow.
That weather, I knew that game screamed under. 21-mile-an-hour winds across the field.
They had a 4th and 1 from the 20-yard line, and they get called for a false start. And they get called for a false start.
Let's look at the first touchdown and anytime touchdown.
Well, you would think first touchdown for New England would be what? Sony Michel, probably.
Rex Burkhead.
What do you get on him?
Plus 1,200.
That's calling a shot.
I got a bigger shot for you, N'Keal Harry. Plus 1,500.
You think he scores a touchdown today?
Yeah. If Edelman is banged up like they say they is, I feel like they use more N'Keal Harry. I mean, his anytime touchdowns plus 440.
So how do we not take a shot there?
I think we take a shot there. It's either got to be him or Jacoby Myers or Philip Dorsett, but I haven't seen Dorsett do much in weeks.
You can get SMU now at plus 105. Jourdain showed some balls. Yeah, I mean, Jourdain lost the first round.
He's off on that SMU, Jay. Let me pull up the stat I seen earlier.
But he did knock out Duho Choi. Deerslayer said first play a run in the Pats game minus 150.
It's a great play. It's got to be right like 60.
You know what? Especially in this game, I think that's a winner. Do I have that prop?
Why is the 76ers owner standing here with Robert Kraft?
Why don't I have that play? I would bet that right now.
Yeah, SMU has struggled to beat quality opponents on the road for years, losing 21 of its last 22 when visiting teams with a winning record. FAU was 10-3.
Fumble.
Who got it?
SMU.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's huge. I think he stepped out of bounds there. Yeah.
That line is still 6.5.
David B likes N'Keal Harry anytime TD. Jason Torgy wants to know what we think the first scoring play of the Buffalo game will be. I assume he's talking about runner pass there.
Do you want to put that at the bottom, Tyler? You think we should take that?
What, N'Keal Harry anytime touchdown?
Yeah, plus 440. You want to start that? We'll start with that.
We'll start with a shot. Well, the San Diego game, what's that going to be? 34-3. San Diego State's going to be up. That's another touchdown. That if anyone took the under in the Central Michigan game, they better hope the scoring stops right now. So it's sitting at 37.
Harry anytime touchdown. Plus 440. I'm telling you, I would bet.
What about we could do Burkhead at plus 350 also. I mean, everybody, there's Burkhead, there's Edelman plus 170 today.
Yeah,
I mean, when do you usually see that?
Yeah, you know why? Because he's
banged up. That's why I want to stay away from that. I dealt with that with Will Fuller last game, and then he sat out he played like 5 plays, and then he was just gone.
I would probably bet like a nickel or a dime that the first play of this game is going to be
a run.
Yeah. With Singletary or Michelle or Burkhead getting the ball. And I got 4 books and I can't find the fucking play. Imagine. Kevin, I was with you, bro. I had a nickel on the Texans money line. I was with you. Do any of you guys have that first play?
I don't.
I don't.
Man.
Nasty Nate, it's N'Keal Harry, the New England rookie wide receiver out of Arizona State.
What do you think? How many total rush attempts do you guys think are in this game? Over under 55.
Rush attempts?
Yeah. N'Keal Harry is the kid from Arizona State.
Their first round draft pick.
Yeah, it was he was incredible. He was so good. Yeah, does 55.5 rushing attempts seem high?
Yeah, that seems a little high.
Total.
That's a lot. You figure, I mean, even two workhorse running backs in some games probably don't touch the ball 50 times combined.
Yeah, that does seem a little high.
You figure if Zeke and Nick Chubb matched up in a game, Zeke usually runs the ball around 20 times, and so does Nick Chubb. That's only 40. You still have to account for 15 rushes. And you got to think if one team gets ahead of the other one, they're going to start throwing the ball. They're not going to keep running it. The other team will run it, but that's not going to make up for all the other runs that the other team's not going to have. If that was around like 48, I'd be game.
Pass interference. SMU is close to going in. Wow, what a great game on a Saturday in the second to last week of the year. A 10-4 Buffalo team against an 11-3 Pats team.
And that morning game was entertaining, right? After 17-3, I was worried we're going to be in.
And that was probably the worst game of the day, right? With 2 games to go.
Yeah. So it's been a great Saturday for the NFL.
What, Dave, where's that play, bro? Bet365 first offensive play in the game. Where is that under?
Yeah, someone said Bovada too, and I've been scrolling for like the past 2 minutes, and I cannot see it.
Where is that, Dave? Under what tab?
Jay, how about the game we're going to get next week? Seattle-San Fran.
That's probably going to decide the division.
It is.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
And week 17, when most games don't matter, those two teams are going to be having a bloodbath.
I'm on. Oh, first offensive play of the game. My fucking guys. My guys.
I found it too. It's on Bovada, minus 165.
I got it at minus 150.
Let me see. They didn't kick off yet, right? Is it still open?
No.
What do you mean? Oh, no, they took it off, but I'm pretty close to kick. But that's good to know for future bets on Bovada. Our first play run is there.
I just got it in, boys.
All right.
I put it in for a nickel to win 325. Let's go. I said if I found it, that would be a nickel or dime play. It's in for a nickel.
Wow. The over-under in the Jets Wild game was set at 5.5. The Jets just did it all on their own. They beat them 6-0.
Wow.
David said, "I hope I don't regret finding it."
Good point.
I hope you don't regret finding it either. Or else I'm just about to drop a nickel. Which is like 1.25 units, football units. So it's not the end of the world. Oh my God! He's in the shotgun, bro.
No. Oh wait, no. He put him in motion.
Yes.
He said no. He's in the shotgun.
Yeah, they came out empty set, and then they motion white back to the backfield.
Shout out to David B.
Good job, Dave B. Thank you. What a way to start the game.
What
a way to start the game. If there's a board, I think we got to put it on it.
Deer Slayer, my guy.
That was great. That's a fun way to start the day.
Oh my God, I saw that fucking Brady in the shotgun.
Yeah, I know.
I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Let's go. We'll take it. Oh, and you know what?
Player.
I got it on Bet365 too, just to stick it right in their ass for limiting me. Fuck them. Why didn't you put 1,000 on it? You settle the fuck down, Chef.
Yeah, 500 is enough for a random ass play.
Yeah, it's a
super high variance
play,
like that,
bro.
That's a high variance bet right there. And Edelman's already got one.
Yep, there he is. Am I going to regret not betting that over 5.5 receptions?
We'll see. It's real early.
At plus money. That's the cheapest price we could have got on him all year. That's our 9th winner today. You know that SBR is about to tweet out.
Yeah, Tyler's had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, T got us 1, 2, 3. Fumble! Buffalo! Go ahead, Buffalo!
Fumble. Who fumbled?
Man.
I don't know, but
I want to see. Are we on upset alert early?
We are. We've been saying all week that this underdog's live.
Yeah, we have.
Who was that? Was that your boy Burkhead?
That was Burkhead. Is that Burkhead in the backfield?
Yeah.
Bills Pats first play. Rush minus 150 winner. SBR is behind. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 props that have to be sent out on SBR that are in the queue.
Interception, Central Michigan.
Oh, we're not watching
Singletary.
That game.
You know what, though?
By the way, if anyone bet the under.
I think we made the right move not taking Singletary over 69. They're making us pay a premium spread from last week.
Yeah.
What is the live line right now? 3.5 on Buffalo, plus 152. I'll tell you right now, man, if they get in here, New England's in trouble. They could be in trouble. I made my first bet on the Buffalo Bills all year last week.
That's a big boy first down right there.
Yeah, it is.
You got a 6'5", 250-pound quarterback. That's what you run on 3rd and 1. I really like this Bills coach, McDermott. I think he's a stud.
He's a very good
you
coach.
said that to me last week when we were watching the game.
One thing that I thought that really showed me how good he was, do you remember, gosh, it would have been 2 years ago now, though, when he benched Tyrod Taylor for Peterman? He could have lost the team there. And then he just admitted the mistake, went back to Taylor, and they still made the playoffs this year. That year I was impressed. John Brown with a nice little sweep there. I think it's Tyreek Elaine. I think it's Tyreek how he pronounces it. All or nothing for the Bills. If New England wins today's game, not only do they clinch the AFC East division, but can also get to the number 5 spot in the wild card. So he's got a good point about this being a very important game here on a Saturday.
Spread, did you take the first play rush?
No, I didn't get it in on time because I found it, and then since it was so close to kickoff, they had taken it off the board.
So
but I did find it.
Your only play right now is what? Bills plus 6.5?
Plus 6.5, and I'm very happy with it.
T,
very happy to have this as my spot.
I forgot to put the props at the bottom. You were on Beasley.
He was on Beasley over.
Beasley's over and James White's over. Beasley's is 46.5 yards. Minus 108.
What else?
James White over 39.5 receiving yards.
Talking about over, he overthrew the tight end on that 3rd down play.
Minus what?
112.
Nasty Nate, first play was a run. You missed the celebrations. It was awesome.
Oh, Nate, you got to go back and watch the last 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
The boys found it for me in the chat. I put a nickel on it. See, this is not what you want to see here. Like, you got it when you're playing in Foxborough against
you have to score touchdowns.
That's got to be a touchdown. Yeah. Yep.
We got 2 Nates. We got Nate Dogg and Nasty Nate.
He goes, hello, fellow Nate.
I like that. Hello, fellow Nate.
Three nothing.
What's going on with SMU? Is it time to get on?
It's 7-7 now.
They did get in, huh?
Yeah.
Martin Riggs was right. We should have grabbed them at a pick at even money. Fuck. The playoffs are going to be a lot of fun, man.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing this year.
So if we had to pick 2 teams from each side right now, who you picking?
Me?
Yep, both, everybody, all 3 of us.
Baltimore and the Chiefs in the AFC. The Saints and Seattle in the NFC.
Yeah, we got the same 4.
Yeah, you know, I've been high on San Fran all year, but the injuries might get them.
I think we're going to get a Saints-Chiefs Super Bowl.
You think? Well, the Chiefs did beat Baltimore this year. They do have a win over them.
Yeah, that was what, week 2 though.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, Tito Banton, I think that's how you say it. Tito Banton wants to know if we like the under in the Bulls Pistons. What do you think about that one? It's 213.5.
Pistons. I'd lean towards the under. I didn't have a play on the total in that game. I took the Bulls money line though.
I don't have a play either. Right? It's a tough one because the Bulls defense is really bad, but the Pistons pace isn't too high. With the big guys out there, their pace might be higher. I would actually lean over, but I don't think there's a big enough edge to play it.
I just put all my plays out on Twitter. Drop them in the chat for everybody.
Yeah, drop them in there. David B says he liked the 49ers until he watched the audible. I don't think I saw that. I don't know what he's talking about that put him off him. So if anyone knows about the audible that he's talking about, be happy to hear about it.
Hank said, I'm on the Bills +7. Any thoughts? We're with you, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone in here is. Yeah, the injuries are a problem, David B. And they've actually got a couple players back now. So if they can actually get healthy going into the playoffs, they'll be formidable. And I actually think their team is best built to win on the road. Of the Niners, Saints, and Seahawks, I think they can have the best chance of success on the road. So. Yeah, I don't know if Edelman's hurt. That might have been a Belichick special there.
I paid the 15 cents though, so I took the Bills at 7 minus 120. Did you take Burkhead over rushing yards, T?
No, I couldn't get that prop.
Nasty Nate's on the Pats first half of a full game. I get it.
Yeah.
It's the Patriots in New England laying under a touchdown. I get it. Believe me.
Against the team they've traditionally dominated.
Yeah. Bills +7, Niners money line, Ravens money line, Falcons money line, Broncos money line, Chiefs money line. Wow. Hank, what? How many legs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not going to make money long term betting 16 parlays, my friend. That's my first piece of advice. I'd have to really dive into the Broncos game. I still have a little bit more handicapping to do for tomorrow's card on the couple games that I didn't think I would be interested in. That Broncos game, I really didn't look at it at all. I'd have to dig into that. I think the Chiefs are going to romp. I think Baltimore is going to romp.
Baltimore's getting their payback for when Cleveland beat up on them earlier in the year.
Yeah. Ordinarily, I'm not a fan of laying 10 on the road, but they probably cover that.
Aren't double-digit road favorites like 7-1 so far this year or something ridiculous?
What's that?
I'll have to look it up, but I think double-digit road favorites are covering at an insane clip so far this year.
Yeah, are they really? You know, traditionally, it's
horrible.
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah,
horrible.
Jay, I didn't know that if the 49ers beat the Rams tonight, that clinches for Minnesota. Wouldn't that push Green Bay more into Green Bay's favor for Monday night?
How can that be? Isn't Minnesota?
It clinches wild card.
It clinches the wild
Minnesota,
card.
it doesn't have the same record.
But I'm saying if 49ers beat the Rams tonight, the Rams are the only team that can catch the Vikings.
Right.
So it clinches for the Vikings. So wouldn't the Vikings being a banged up team, knowing that they have just clinched the playoffs, that they cannot move up into the division, don't you think they take basically not the game off, but they use that game to refresh their guys?
I understand exactly what you're saying, but the question becomes, if they beat Green Bay
and then they win and Green Bay loses, they would win the division, right? In week 17?
Well, I don't know, because if they beat Green Bay,
Green Bay
beat them earlier in the year.
And Green Bay's perfect in division play this year. They haven't lost the division game.
Good point.
So, yeah, they would be tied if they beat them, and it would come down to that last week. The Vikings will still be going for a home playoff game. So I don't think it'll matter if they clinch a spot. I think that they're still going to be balls out to try to win that division and get a home playoff game.
I don't know if maybe they would.
I see your logic.
Take a little break, let the guys, all the banged up guys, get them healthy for the long run.
I see your logic.
Hustle, Tyler and I are split on Jazz Hornets, but I thought Tyler had a great idea with the Donovan Mitchell over assists prop. I think that was the best look that we had found.
I took
because we were split on the side.
Assists. Oh yeah, you took the under. I went over.
No, we were split on the side.
Oh,
I was leaning Hornets. You were leaning Jazz, but I didn't feel strong about it, so I don't need to force that. But I think you have a great look with Donovan Mitchell over. He does well as the primary ball handler. For those asking, that's N'Keal Harry right there, the rookie that just made the reception for Brady. And this is 2 drives now that New England's been moving down the field pretty well. So kind of underscores the point even more that we made about how disheartening it was that Buffalo got held to a field goal.
We're getting close to that end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you cannot in the red zone, bro. You got to score touchdowns in Foxborough.
Yeah,
if you're the visiting team.
So now they put a lot of pressure on their defense. They need to hold them to a field goal here.
Ben Watson is a good option too.
Ben Watson is still in the league
for first touchdown.
I'm holding up Burkhead and James White right now on this side of the field.
Anytime or first?
First. Anytime on Burkhead, too. So if he goes in, I get them both.
Dear Slayer, you're a brave man teasing basketball. Charlotte, I think we're going to go over their win total
4.5 assists.
Who can stop or score on Gobert for the Hornets? Well, the Hornets have been shooting well from 3 this year, so Gobert's not going to be much of a deterrent towards the 3-point shooting. Dear Slayer, if I were to guess on Charlotte's win total right now, I'd say 27 games. But I think their preseason was 22, so they're performing above expectations so far. Big play. Wow.
Yeah, he's using Watson a lot here.
This is a typical New England offense, right? Little run, dink and dunk.
Just chip it and chip away until they get there.
Yeah. So this is where I think that McDermott's a good coach. I want to see some adjustments here. Let's see if they're going to be able to continue to do this all game. But obviously, huge red zone possession right here. Beautifully run play action.
Wow. What was Matt Lacoste?
For field? He would have been in the field.
He'd have probably been in the field.
Yeah.
It'd have been that one where it says like any other Patriots player.
Deer Slayer, I could see why the under total was appealing. That's a pretty low number, but Charlotte going into the year probably looked to have the worst roster in the league. But for some reason, they're outperforming rosters I think are more talented in Cleveland and New York.
New York could just never get out of their own way. They take 2 steps forward and then they fall 35 steps backwards.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the best way to put it.
I don't know what to do with that organization. You know what? And I'll tell you what, actually, I do know what to do. I think after the All-Star break, we are going to be getting huge numbers with New York, like more than 15 points. And that's when I'll be looking to play them. Yep. I think after the All-Star break, there's going to be a little value because they're going to be so bad that, we're going to be getting plus 16.5, plus 17, plus 13 at home. So there could be value later in the year, but right now they are fade central.
I don't know where Dave is, man.
All right, I'm going to let you guys carry this for a second while I grab a snack.
All right, brother. Good day for the sports keg today, T.
And also, we've been doing good.
It's what we do, bro. It's what we do. Most profitable live sports betting show on the internet.
The under hitting that first game, it stayed under the 50. Remember we were talking about that before game, and I didn't want to pull the trigger.
What?
The under in the Houston game.
I'm happy you stayed for the night, bro. My guy. When you're 35 years old, you're going to be a little sports betting machine.
I hope so.
You are. You're miles ahead of where I was at 23.
Welcome to a 6-week journey revealing the NFL 100 all-time team.
I wish I had a me to talk to every day.
It is nice to have the mentor help.
Yeah. You got Max. You got Ant to break your balls about nothing.
Speaking of that touchdown record, they're just going to keep trading that back and forth until one of them guys retires.
Say that again.
The touchdown record that Drew Brees just broke last week.
They're going to go back and forth.
Yep.
You think they're just going to outlast each other?
That's all it's going to come down to. Who can outlast each other? Then the one's going to throw one more touchdown and be like, "Yep, got the record. I'm out." I think Brees will probably be the one that ends up holding it. With the way this offense is looking like it slowed down a lot. And Brees has Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, as soon as we're done with halftime of this game, after we've looked at this game, we'll start heading towards tonight. I know somebody asked me about Bellator. It's a pretty weak card.
All right, Jay, I loaded it up on Rockstar because I knew we were going long today. So,
attaboy.
Hope you got your monsters ready too.
Bro, what's my name? Come on. We haven't had a marathon session like this since SBR.
All right, well, I'm glad to be a part of it. Singletary fighting for those yards, gets the first down. Like,
Yeah, we
see
got to
that.
start looking at totals, Tyler.
What, the
See
player
where
prop?
see where these guys are at.
Kevin Garrett's asked about the Bucks game tonight. Like the Bucks, but that's a lot of points to lay. I don't really see that there's like an edge that we should be going for there.
Are all three of these games on the NFL Network?
Yeah.
Oh, what a great catch by
There's
Beal.
your boy.
Great catch. Was that his first catch of the day?
Yeah.
I think so. How many yards did he go for?
Probably.
About 14.
That's a
Yeah.
good bit. I'll take it.
Good start. Maybe a little more. No, about 14.
Yeah, 15. That's what it says on the Bleacher Report thing. Box score. I'll take it. A couple more of those and we'll be good.
All right. All the new people who have joined us, because I see we're getting a little more, make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel, and click the link in the description.
Yeah, new video, boys. Pound that like button for us.
Jay, we can get N'Keal Harry over 29.5 yards. He's sitting at 9 yards right now on one catch. You figure if Edelman's banged up, the ball's got to go somewhere. I don't see a Ben Watson prop.
Let me see what I could see. I wonder how many targets that Harry gets in an average game.
Here, let me look back on his last 3. Against the Bengals, he had 4.
4 targets?
Yeah, 4 targets. Against the Chiefs, he had 1. Against the Texans, he had 1. I'm staying away from that.
I got N'Keal Harry receptions at FanDuel at 2.5, T.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Juice, though, like a motherfucker.
Do we think that tight end just caught that touchdown, catches 2 more balls? 2.5 plus 114.
No.
Cole Beasley's right around the yards that you got him at. He's at 50.
That makes sense because he's about a quarter of the way through, and we're through 1 quarter, so he's right on pace to finish right around there. Really, probably will have a lot to do with who scores and wins. If New England stays ahead, Cole Beasley will probably go over. If the Bills can grab a lead and go back to Singletary, it could be in jeopardy.
They have no Burkhead props at all.
They probably figure Belichick's going to bench him after that fumble. Rams, 49ers under 45. I don't really have a strong feeling on it. Do either of you guys?
What was it?
Someone asked about Rams, 49ers under 45. Yeah, I don't know.
I still got to.
You think? Yeah, you think? Oh, you like the over?
I still got to look it over. I haven't looked at it really.
I think it can go either way.
Yeah.
If you were forced me to choose right now, I would lean under because I think the Niners will shut down the Rams. But the Niners defense has not looked to be as dominating the last couple weeks. So it'll be interesting to see if they can use this game to get back on track.
Let's see where we're at yards wise.
Sony Michel's at 31 yards. His rushing yards are set at 63.5.
Robert Sherman is back. He will be back, and he's got an incentive. If he gets to like 90% of the snaps, he gets $1 million bonus. So expect to see a lot of them out there. Big third down play here. Let's go, Josh Allen. This is time to show off the improvements you made this year. Oh, he hung in there, but he missed the throw. Yep, that was definitely an accuracy issue. Because he had Beasley. Well, that was a good, well-designed play too, but Beasley had his man beat. Allen knows he missed it. He knows he missed that throw. Wait. Is this true what Chris Brady's saying? No Clowney, Diggs? I didn't realize that.
What?
He's saying that Clowney and Diggs are both out in that Seahawks game tomorrow.
Oh, Quadri Diggs.
Yeah, he's a good safety though. He's been helping that
You
team.
said Diggs. I'm thinking the receiver.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, are they related?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Down at the 1.
Great kick. Under punters like that punter.
You know what? What rushing attempts on Michelle is what?
For a live prop?
Yeah.
I'll have to check.
He's going to get the next 2 plays. They're on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, good point.
I don't see attempts. I see yards.
What is his yard sitting at?
63. Let me pull it back up. 64.5.
He's halfway there, man.
I'm on Bovada. I don't see any live player props.
It's a soft market spread. You got to find a good book that has live player props. I think we should take Michelle's over in rushing yards too.
I'm not against it.
We got 3/4 of the game to play, and he's halfway there.
I think he can get there. And if Burkhead did that fumble already, I mean, we all know how Belichick is. Or benches.
But even like, let's say Burkhead gets some touches, right? Don't you think the ratio is still going to be 3-1, 4-1?
Well, it is. Right now, looking at it in the box score, it's 6 attempts to 2. So 3-1. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Rich says I'm not going to find any of those player props on the offshores.
None of them, huh?
I'm half tempted to take a shot with this tight end too, Lacoste. Or however you say that guy's name.
I'm betting a half unit on over 64.5.
I'll tell that with you. I'm going to take over 20.5 yards for the tight end that caught the touchdown.
I can get
went over that 2 of the last 3 games.
I can get Beasley basically what you got him for pre-game. I'm already up like 350 on this game.
Is FanDuel taking your bet, or is it suspending it?
It's suspended right now.
Yeah, I'll say it. Suspended mine.
Yeah, I can't.
Sumner Hutchinson says 5 dimes has them every once in a while during longer timeouts. I'll check that one.
There you go.
Thank you, Sumner. I'll get off Bovada and head over to 5 dimes.
I got to get this SMU game up on the other television. I feel like we're losing money.
Right now, SMU's 3rd and goal.
In a tie game?
On the 1. No, they're down by 7.
Oh, my God. Again, we missed the opportunity. Fuck. Because I'm not paying attention. I got to put it on the other TV.
Put it on the TV. Oh, Chris Brady says Clowney probably will play. And Sumner says check during halftime for those player props. on 5 dimes.
You have a Dimes account?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's probably my favorite book between that and Bookmaker. And SMU just ran it in. It's a tie game in whatever bowl that is. Wow.
Edelman.
That was huge.
I was on Edelman's over yards, over receptions prop last week, and he fucked me. And now he's going to go off this mutt.
Really wish it would open back up to 64.5 yards so I could bet it.
SMU ties the game. That line's got to be low now.
So for people looking for the game, I think it's on Yahoo Live. So I think you can stream it on Yahoo without even have to worry about killing all the pop-ups and that stuff. So we'll keep that in mind if more people are asking later.
I'll be right back.
How dare you?
I use the bathroom. Grab a snack.
Get a piss bucket.
Hook up a tube.
So this game is
Okay.
pretty much what we expected so far, right? I think that both offenses are moving the ball maybe a little better than we expected, but for the most part, it's a slow-paced, hard-nosed, cold-weather football game, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting stat they put up there right now. Brady's 9 of 9 so far. I don't know if I would have predicted that. So obviously, big key to the success of New England.
9 of 9 for 83 yards.
Yeah. And this is against statistically one of the better defenses they've played all year. So. I mean, if you had told me he'd look better against the Bills than the Chiefs, I'd be really surprised.
Wow, that was almost picked.
I thought it was. And there's Mohamed Sanu, and now he's been kind of quiet since the trade. So maybe today's the day he starts to get involved.
I'm still waiting for them to put up the Sony Michel prop. Jumped on SMU minus 3.5 about 20 minutes ago. All right.
That's not a bad look.
What's the total? It's dropped, right, in this game?
Let's see there. I mean, they're on pace for about, 38? So let's look at it.
35.5. What was the score the first time they played? Was it 17-16?
16-10.
Oh, 16-10.
Yeah. If the Bills can't stop the run, they're done for. They need to stop the run.
Now Michelle's up to 69.5. Fuck. He's got 40. If they can't stop the run, they're just going to run the ball down their throat.
Yeah. Chris Brady says he's reading the updated report. Clowney Diggs listed as doubtful. That's going to be huge going into the game tomorrow. Patriots have really been moving the ball well against like I said, statistically one of the better defenses in the league. So
Yeah, their DVOA is 4th in the league.
yeah. A little razzle dazzle here. Oh, and it works too.
He is good. This kid's going to be really good.
Harry, yeah, I wanted him to drop past the first round. When they drafted him, I said, that's a good pick.
Great pick for them.
Did you see the Brady throwing a block there?
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you stuff the run. Get your big nose tackle, win the line of scrimmage battle, and get back there. Phillips is a big boy. I don't even want to know what his grocery bill is.
No, Hank, if you took the Bills +7 and they lose by 7, you don't win or lose. You get your money back. You can't get Harry. You can't get him down.
FAU just scored again for people interested in grabbing SMU live.
Yeah, they're not going away though.
Yeah.
He looks like a tight end out there.
Yeah, he's a big boy. That's a big stop. That's a big stop. Go ahead and flex 91. That's a big stop. Ed Oliver. Great draft pick.
They're going for it. Are they going for it?
I wouldn't if I were them, but this is Belichick. He's an aggressive coach. Who is that that's hurt? Oh, Cannon. I don't know if Cannon was that good to begin with. I don't know how much of a drop-off it'll be to his backup. Chris points out that Kentucky's about to tip soon if we're looking for something else on our multiple television setups.
Say it again.
Christopher Reeves just pointed out that Kentucky's about to tip soon. So if you want to get some college basketball on your multiple TV setups, the Kentucky game's about to start.
Yeah, I wish I had Max. I don't know if Max is going to work. If Max doesn't go to work, he'll definitely pop back up.
I think he said he was coming back. I'll send him a message real quick.
We stuffed the garlic knot, then stuffed it on our delicious pan-tossed pizza. The stuffed garlic knot pizza from Pizza Hut. Order your mighty large pizza like with 16 cheese-filled knots.
Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button for us, please. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We were up 65 units going into yesterday. I didn't figure out exactly. I have it all written down. I got to figure out the unit count, but I think we dropped a couple units yesterday. But man, we're making up for it today.
Yeah, it's a wonderful way to Keep the weekend going fresh. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Now SMU just threw an interception? Wow.
Yeah, FAU's looking to win this bowl game.
Yeah, they are.
All right, what do you think about the Boise Washington game? What are you guys on in the chat?
It's been split from what I've read so far. I've seen people on Boise and people on Washington, but I'd love to read off some reasoning here if you have reasons why they're on either side. Eric Roses had a good call with Fujimoto, the glass-chinned heavyweight, getting knocked out in round 2, so he cashed some money there. Good job, Eric.
Great call.
That's good. It's good boxing knowledge. It's I think boxing is going to be a hard sport to cap with how many mismatches they have, but you found a good spot there. RKE likes Boise. They are going for it. I thought they were going to do a little. He got stopped. Oh, that's a huge spot. I can't believe
they gave it to
two
him?
different. Well, looked like the refs were coming in on different ones. Looked like the ref on the top of my screen was coming down with the first down. The guy on the bottom of the screen looks like he was not coming in for a first down. Is this challengeable? If so,
Yeah, you could challenge.
It's
You
such
could
a
definitely
massive,
challenge.
such a massive humanity. I don't know if we could see it clearly either. Let's see.
Yeah, I never pulled the trigger on SMU. It looks like I made the right call.
Yeah, sometimes it's better that way.
Well, but like you say, it could be a tale of two halves.
Rich G's big on Washington, minus 3.5. Boise State strength of schedule, 88th. Washington, 21st. He loves the under in Washington. Boise hasn't played a team this year anywhere close to Washington's talent level. Good little breakdown, Rich. Thank you.
I'll tell that, Rich. I'll trust in Rich. I'll throw a stick on that.
Yeah, he's down. It looks like from this angle he's down. Now, can you see it enough? Because the knee's down way before he falls forward. But they gave it to him. I think that was a rough call, but the moral of the story is don't let him get fourth and one like that to begin with. And they continue on the ground, and Burkhead hits the hole. They got to stop this run if they want to have a chance here. See a late flag coming in. I guess that'd be a face mask. Tyler's back for more NBA knowledge. Oh, I got a game on. We can look for a live spot for this Charlotte game. I'm going to throw that on. You're going to have to keep me updated on the SMU game, Jay.
Yeah, I got it on.
I'm going to switch to Charlotte, Utah, and see what's going on over here.
15-17, 6 minutes in. Donovan Mitchell's already got 3 assists. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, you nailed that. That's basically just simply taking advantage of the injury report in order to find a nice play where the books didn't adjust and they're just going off the season total.
Yeah, I noticed that they usually base a lot of those spreads and stuff off of the season win totals and everything.
Right.
I noticed that earlier in the year at least.
The Patriots are minus 800 right now for the next team to score.
Oh, for
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
How do they not score, bro?
The only way they
Missed field goal.
Yeah, missed field goal.
They've had kicking problems all year.
Goskowski?
He's gone.
Where
He's hurt.
gone?
Who is the kicker now? Did he come back though?
I think wasn't it Falk or Folk?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, he was a Jet. Oh, Goskowski's hurt?
Yeah.
I think he's the second best kicker in the league. After
Who's the best? The kid in Baltimore?
Justin Tucker, yeah.
Yeah, by far. Van Polo says take the over in the Charlo fight. That's interesting. RKE confirms it's Nick Folk kicking for the Patriots.
3rd and 14 from their own 30.
This you have to get this right here. We're at the pressure. They found him, but he's short. I don't think they go for it on 4th and 2, though, right? They know how
would
close
take
that was last time.
I
Take
would
your points and go.
goal. Yeah.
Trusted your defense.
Is Max backstage, Jay?
Yes, he is. My guy back in business.
There's shit going on in my house, you know. I gotta fucking do some
Maxwell
cleaning.
Smart, you missed a fun.
Welcome back.
What? What do you mean? What did I miss?
We have the best sweat of the day, the first play. When we did first play run and Brady comes out in an empty set. And we're all worried we're going to lose it.
Looked for that first play as a rush for about 15 minutes. I couldn't find it. The guys in the chat with like a minute before the game are like, Jay, I found it on Bet365. I ran there. I click it. I bet it for a nickel for spite. And first play of the game, Brady comes out in the fucking shotgun. And I'm like, oh, my God. He audibles out of the shotgun. First play, run. You cash that 350, big boy. You fucking make that money.
Okay, cool, nice.
There's no.
Don't get too excited, Max.
How can you get excited about that?
It was the biggest sweat of the day we've had so far.
Yeah,
guys. Fuck,
you don't
that's
like you don't like to see.
We're not watching 19-year-olds hit free throws.
Your betting account go up by 350 on one play. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, well, to be quite frank with you guys, and this is the brutal honesty, sometimes gets me in trouble. Fuck all of you because I couldn't bet it.
Yeah, you could have. It was on Bet365.
Story up.
All right, so you eat
Story
it.
up.
You eat a handful of
You know what? Now especially, fuck you all.
Spread. We should have jumped on
celebrating
Gobert's
that crap
rebounds. He's
now.
already got 10.
Kiss
For
my
who,
fucking
Gobert?
hairy
Yeah,
ass.
he's already got 10 rebounds.
I'm wearing my Gonzaga hat because I'm on
So
Gonzaga.
you're telling me that Cody Zeller can't keep Gobert in check? Unbelievable.
And that's a fucking 3. All right, Northern Arizona, you gotta fucking man up, bro. Don't bend your knee to Pepperdine. Okay, this isn't Game of Thrones. They aren't the Lannisters. They're not the Lannisters.
Is there any basketball bet that I should be making?
Fuck, I gave out the fucking best ones that I thought that were available, and they've moved way too much on the live menu to give out now.
That's all right.
Yeah, you just fucking made a fucking bunch of money. You're all right now.
That's not enough.
I know.
I want the world.
Yeah, but there's no bookie that you can place a bet with to get you the world.
I have 10 days to make $3,000, and I will hit my goal for the year.
Are you joking, bro? All you got to do is fucking lay a fucking 5-figure bet, and you're fucking good.
Eric Roses talks about they giving the Charlo belt tonight. Harrison is crafty, being a durable boxer who should be able to get through the entire fight. Just worried about Harrison getting complacent like Andy Ruiz. I definitely agree with your idea there. The only thing is Andrew Ruiz's big win was a lot bigger, and he's got a lot more celebrity status than Harrison, I would say. But overall, you make a real good point. Yeah, Gobert's got a double-double in the first quarter. Christopher Reeves wants to know if Max is on Kentucky with him. I don't think Max bets these big games.
No, I didn't bet this game, but I would be betting Ohio State if I'm betting anything in this game. I know, I'm a prick, but that's just how I feel. And that's what
Van Polo's
Pepper says it also.
Van Polo's on the over for the boxing match later today. Ooh, Singletary got stopped.
Who's fighting again?
Harrison versus Charlo.
Oh, I don't know either of those guys.
You don't know Charlo? The Charlo twins, Lions only?
No, I don't.
They're actually pretty exciting. They're fun. Twin brothers in the around 154, 160.
Oh, okay. So they throw punches.
Yeah.
Volume punching. I like that. All right. Well, know what I like better, boys? Northern Arizona fucking put it on Pepperdine. It's like, yo, back-to-back threes. Chugga, 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 choo-choo. I don't mind. I got the time to make it right. So, yeah, guys, just so you guys know, Gonzaga is a pretty good basketball team.
Interesting. I'll have to write that down.
Also, Jay is a pretty good fucking NASCAR capper. So just circle February in your calendars. I don't know which day, just circle every day because that's all you should be thinking about is NASCAR.
Every Sunday in February.
I want NASCAR.
Just go left.
Exactly. It's the most fucking basic kind of driving, in my opinion, compared to Formula One. But goddamn, plus money tickets makes everything great. Except golf. Golf is just go to sleep.
So, Max,
We're
Ohio State
definitely going to have fun with that this year.
Pardon me, T?
Ohio State in this Kentucky game? Is that who we're on?
Listen, it's hard for me to go against Ohio State with what they're doing. You know, they play fantastic defense.
I lost him.
I did too.
He's frozen. His brain overloaded.
People, Joe and Alasko asked what we think of the under 37 in this Patriots game. Where would you guys lean on that?
Going to open up for everybody else. That's how he plays basketball.
Max, did you have any thoughts on that Colorado Dayton game?
Yeah, I'm like everybody else in the world, and I like Dayton, but it's a spot that just reeks of just so much action that it's going to be Colorado that ends up winning. The spot like that was UC Irvine and Illinois Chicago last night. What happened? Illinois Chicago fucking mopped the floor with them. It's a similar spot tonight. Dayton's a fucking quality team 1 through 7. All different types of fucking good players, and they play fantastic defense in this Anthony Grant system, which can be freaking very boring offensively. This team is far from it.
Is it the kind of game where the longer it is, the better chance Colorado has? Like, would you take Dayton in the first half?
I would be looking at Dayton in the first half because that's going to give you the best perspective of how to play the second half. Then you can either hedge up or double up. So that's how I'm looking.
I can get -3 right now in the first half.
The issue, just going back to this Buckeye game, what you have to realize is Dwayne Washington means a lot to this basketball team. Definitely have other pieces, but Luther Muhammad is just not suitable replacement. I think that this has got to be an ugly type of game, a game where Ohio State really like holds them, doesn't get into any run and gun with them because you don't want Ashton Hagens fucking getting into the fucking paint, whether he's dishing it or trying to score it. And then, of course, I can't forget about Maxey. So, but
Spread. It took Gobert 9 minutes to get a double-double in this game. He's already got 11 and 10.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like Cody Zeller can't keep up. Big surprise.
They started Biombo.
Oh, well, he's what, about 6'9", 6'10", so Gobert's got about 4 or 5 inches on him.
Yep. And he's probably got the reach on him, too.
Biombo's, yeah. Biombo's a good player, but that's
so
a small
Jay,
guy to be trying to keep it up like that.
guess what, bud?
What's that, brother?
I ain't going to work.
You are?
I am
You're
not.
My guy.
I'll be in and out, though. I won't be
That's
here
fine.
consistently. Because, like, I'm going to go.
You're in and out when you're here.
Yeah, it's true. Sure, but at least I turned the desk now, so now
I'm a big fan of that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, it's a real cool painting back there, too.
Yeah, we need to get the wrappers off the wall and we need to get some sports memorabilia back there.
So send me some.
What do you want?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
It's Christmas, bro.
It's
We need-
Hanukkah starting tomorrow, bro.
I will
Hanukkah's
buy
starting-
you. I will buy you a Christmas present. You pick something that you want on the back of that wall, and I'll order it off
I'm
Amazon.
good with whatever you choose. It's the gift and it's the gift giver.
Will you hang a gigantic fucking Jets banner behind you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about a
Alright.
big old Clemson paw?
No, not that one. That one, no. That's going.
What if there was a gigantic picture of Nick Saban, and then it said "I eat penises"? Would you hang that?
I would probably just black out the "I eat penises" part and then put Nick Saban on the wall because he is Nick Saban, best hair of any NCAA coach. So.
Perfect
So
rotation,
here's
like to send you a Deshaun Clemson poster.
Yeah.
I will make a really good parody video with him. With it, I'll use Deshaun as a puppet, and I'll make him say things that he probably never would say. That could be good. Entertainment.
Just get him to quote Jameis Winston.
I'll just be like, "Hello, I'm Deshaun. I hung out with Jameis one night, and by the end of the night, I was grabbing girls' asses that told me not to touch them." Yeah, of course, bro. Come on. No, but if anyone wants to send me memorabilia to put on the back wall, I'll give them the PO box that they can send it to, and go ahead.
Yeah,
But if someone sends me shit in the box, I will find you, and I will send a virus to your computer, and I will fucking literally, it will wipe out everything you care about. I'm joking. I won't do it.
Ashley would like to say, just remember that the Patriots cheat, and I would like to say, amen to you. Okay, amen, Ashley. Amen.
Chris Brady's doing a little bit of a dive here on this Huskies Boise State game. Says the O-line is missing starters Trey Adams, Jackson Kirkland, and Easton security blanket Hunter Bryant. He's missing the game to preserve his draft stock, and that could spell problems for the Huskies offense.
God damn, this game is so many fucking minutes left. Like, someone in the clock just like push it forward like half a minute right now.
Speed it up.
Exactly, Ty. That's what I'm talking about. At least you understand what I'm trying to get.
We need two more assists at Donovan Mitchell.
So my record's what? Like oh, never mind. Hold on. What the hell is this? That Ant sent?
I don't know, but it's bad.
What the fuck? What the hell is this shit? And people say that I'm fucking like sadistic. Wow.
All right, Buffalo, we need to stop here. Josh Allen is not helping you out. Defense, you're going to have to
Do you guys
show
bet
your
against
own
the
merit.
Patriots?
Yes, we did. We are brave men.
Oh my god. I'm sorry for your loved ones. It's just terrible. How did you bet against the
GOAT.
against the quarterback that Giselle calls her husband? That's just crazy. You know who Giselle is?
My goal was to have $1,000 Saturday, and right now I am about 55% short of that. So
I want to.
there's work.
$1,000.
There's
What's up,
work to do.
Rusty? Welcome to the chat.
Kentucky-Ohio State game has live betting written all over it, so I have it already set up on the TV so I can find a live bet for us on it. But obviously, I gotta wait till the second half. Best time to bet. Second half. Definitely shout out to SBR. There's a link in the description of this video that takes you to the SBR best odds page. The only thing that you should be risking is your bet and not your book when it comes to sports betting, and SBR will guide you and give you the advocacy that you need if a situation does arise. And obviously it's fantastic for your live odds and having your odds ticker, and great matchup page also. So,
And while you're there, you can go to the picks page and you can check out some articles by myself, Jay, and some other great writers.
Al Mac, Twatty Latte, yeah, a lot of good writers. Fucking Liberty, baby. Liberty, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Chris Reese has a point. Peterson's familiar with Boise State, but not sure how much that will play in today's game. I'd agree because he's been gone for a little while.
That's what I'm talking about, boys. Lock it down.
All right, finally got to stop. We finally got to stop here. We got to get this offense rolling, though. Can't depend on the defense too much.
Liberty, I love
So
you.
Yeah,
it should be a 2-minute drill situation. Josh Allen's got to start getting this ball down the field.
Yeah, he does.
Nice double coverage on Edelman there. And Brady's got to dump it off for White. That helps your prop a tad, but not enough for a first down. I wonder how much one of those jackets that Brady wears that's got the giant shoulders costs.
If the Patriots win the Super Bowl this year, does Brady retire?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I don't know what to think with this fucking guy. He's like a robot.
I think all he cares about is football. Giselle could probably have like 4 of her friends in the living room all wearing lingerie, and he's probably still grinding tape.
Why is catching balls out of the backfield?
Giselle has time reserved for when Tom does his husband duties. Okay.
Oh, don't get don't get him going, bro.
You understand why Tom Brady is referred to as the GOAT, right? It's not.
It's for getting Giselle.
Bro, Giselle gives him the power, bro. She's the one that gives him the power. She extracts the fluids from him, and he wins games in Super Bowls. It's a known fact, bro. When he didn't have Giselle, he was just some loser who had no money that went to Michigan.
So what he's trying to tell you
some other
is
bomb model before that.
He's trying to tell you that the only reason why Tom Brady isn't Ryan Leaf is because he married
Giselle. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 100% true. He would be a fucking nothing without her. Okay? He would just be some tall, skinny prick. Okay? And he definitely would be playing football at 42. Wow, Gonzaga has no fucking mercy. Gonzaga has no mercy. They have no mercy. They have no mercy. I love it. Just eat their fucking food, bro. Just eat their food.
Yeah, they're just taking
The
them fucking power.
whole chat is a big fan of you saying extracted fluids.
It's the best way that I can describe the power of Giselle, guys. You know, I'm just letting you guys know and on the information that we all should know. And I don't want to be the guy that said I told you so, but in possibly 16 minutes and 33 seconds of game time. Oh no, more than that. Never mind. There's too much time for me to say that now.
Tyler, do you have League Pass? Are you on the Charlotte game?
I'm not watching it. I was just watching box score right now. Watching the score.
Dude, that might be the hottest sideline reporter I've seen.
What's box score?
No, I was watching the box score of the game. Like we're showing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just watching people's stats go up, watching the score go up. I should probably pull that game up though.
I'm going to take a quick look at this Bellator card while you guys are. Josh Allen looks really bad spread.
Bad. He looks horrible.
What's wrong with him though?
It just what's his big criticism? He's always had accuracy. For end of the last drive, he overthrows Beasley by 5 yards. Now he knocks it 5 yards before his feet. If they can't get Singletary going, he looks flustered. Three of 8 for 19 yards. That's not going to get it done.
That's not going to give me my prop.
No, it's not. Oh, wow. What is happening right now?
Nico, Josh does not have receivers. I don't know if I believe that. I think John Brown's real good, and Cole Beasley was open on 2 plays in a row, and he just missed the throws. Anthony just joined. What's up, boys? Just got home from work, played the Pats first half money line after their opening fumble. And after the Bills scored the field goal, I got minus 110 at plus 140. Good work, Anthony. You're probably enjoying this game more than we are.
It's
Bills
been
are in
really
trouble.
profitable.
Yes, that's true.
Very profitable day today, Ant. So far, so good.
Hornets first half money line plus 175. Good play there, too. I'll be rooting you on.
I think they're up 6.
Yeah, just hit another 3.
I root for everybody except the imposters. Even if their bet goes up against mine, I'd rather them win and me lose.
3rd and 18. Let's see what you got, Josh Allen. False start. Oh, wow.
We need one more assist out of Donovan Mitchell in that catches.
Yeah,
He's already at 4.
Yeah, that's going to cash. The only thing that's going to stop you is a rolled ankle. Only a sprained ankle can stop you on that cash.
He just goes for 85 points and just decides to stop passing.
How good is Stephen F. Austin?
Did he just get it right there?
I'm behind a little bit.
I think he just got it.
What?
Yeah, I got it. That's a winner. I just looked at the box score. 5.
Dude, when you're hitting player props in the first half, dude, you are on fire, bro.
Donovan Mitchell.
I don't know what you did for your birthday, but something helped out.
That a boy.
That a boy, T. That's why I'm jealous of you. Fucking 23 years old, and this is how you fucking cap already.
Yeah, he's capping this good at 23.
Oh my god.
I got the over in this game too. I just need the Jazz to pick up their scoring. We should be on pace for that. I got it at 208.5.
Anthony says his moneyline dogs in NBA tonight is Bulls and Suns. We talked about Bulls earlier. I'm on the Suns plus 6.5, but I am worried since I wrote the article. I'm seeing that Rubio is doubtful. Ayton's out, which doesn't bother me as much. I would have rather had him in there, but it doesn't bother me. But if Rubio's not playing, I'm going to be real worried about that position, but I'm already in on it. So no buying out. I'm just going to let it ride.
I'm on the Bulls tonight. I'm on their money line. Let's get him to Kill Harry touchdown in the second half. That'd be nice.
Pepperdine.
Kevin Garrett says Wisconsin's men's basketball is terrible. Max, would you agree?
I wouldn't say terrible I would say terrible on the road, not as terrible at home.
All right.
But against top tier Big Ten opponents, they probably going to get beat. But they'll win a couple games. Nate Ruvers is improving, but he's skinny as fuck, and he looks like the kind of guy you just want to punch in the face or hit with a bottle.
Are you watching this one? Did you see Gobert trying to do the crossover?
Yeah,
to get to the rim.
he's so weak.
He's
like,
feeling himself. He's like, I got a double double.
I had double
Now it's
double.
time to
It's not
turn to
even
the
half.
and one mixtape.
He's like, I'm giving me a triple double. I'm showing them I got ball moves.
That's the center heat check right there. When you go for the crossover, get to the rim dribble. That's the center heat check.
Shut up, Mom.
What are we playing here? Just the fact that the Bills blew it. Now the Patriots have a better chance to put more points on the board before halftime.
Yeah.
So what do you think the chances are that McDermott gets this turned around at halftime?
Bad.
Yeah. Have to agree. Did you see the press conference after the game last week? And they asked Belichick about his halftime adjustments, and he said, I don't make halftime adjustments. I coach the whole game. I was like, that's a good answer.
No, did you hear his son talk? His son, I could have
He's
sworn
exactly like him.
I
Yeah,
swore it was a voiceover.
it was awesome. Oh, he's got a pretty sweet mullet too, Max, when we're talking about cool haircuts. You got to put Steve Belichick up there.
No.
Get him. Get him.
What are you looking at, Oliver? Fuck off.
That's James White for about 5 yards.
If I have to, I'll push you on the fucking table, but don't fuck with me. See how you fucking like that when you can't get down.
Just sets him up on the table, just walks away.
No, I don't walk away. I just punch him.
Asshole.
Bill's bringing pressure here. They show blitz. They're bringing blitz.
Just
And of
leaving
course,
the table.
Brady.
He knows that he's on the table, so he knows that.
Oh, wow. We got another one of these fourth down situations.
I do when I order food.
Just,
And they have no timeouts, so they can't really run the ball as well.
you like set him up there and just go to the opposite side of the room and stand there and look at him. It's like, see what you did?
Yeah, I literally punish him like that, and I look at him. But if he tried to fucking get off, I would literally fucking dive like I'm diving for a softball in the fucking last inning of the game. I would catch him. There's no fucking way that I would drop my dog, but yeah. And there's no way he's falling and hurting himself without me fucking getting at least a good opportunity to save his ass.
That's a bad spot on that catch.
Anthony, I'm on the Suns solo because last game the Rockets got every call they needed to come back to win versus the Clippers. And the Suns last game, they didn't get any calls at all. So I see the Rockets not getting the calls and the Suns getting all the calls they need to win. Didn't cap it exactly that way. Obviously, the Rockets have not been getting this kind from the refs since they filed the protest. But obviously that came back around. I think what goes around comes around. It came back on Thursday night. In that big win over the Clippers. But speaking of the big win over the Clippers, that sets us up for the prime letdown spot, and the Rockets have had problems winning 3 games in a row this year. So I like your angle. I might be on the same angle for some different reasons.
This game's going to go to fucking overtime and fuck me. Can someone just score and win this fucking game?
What game?
Jukes wants to know if there's any particular reasons the Bills are completely inept on offense. Like, what do they do in practice all week long? Well, what happens is Bill Belichick has the tape of going against this exact team that he already held the 10 points. And you give me any, your life's on the line and you want a guy to scheme a defense for you, that's Bill Belichick, the best defensive coordinator, best defensive mind in the NFL. I don't know if this is necessarily a referendum on the Bills offense, but more a referendum on how good this Patriots defense really is.
I agree.
I'm going to be a homer. I'm going to take the Kentucky money line at plus 160.
Oh, of course you
We're going
are.
to beat Ohio State.
Mac, you better mail him that sweatshirt, Max. You better mail him that sweatshirt.
I got a hat laying around.
He just took it off. No. Take the sweatshirt off. He's not supporting your play.
He is such a little motherfucker, isn't he?
How'd he go?
He is like that kid in high school that you just wanted to kick right in the throat.
Nick O says tape or dysfunctional opposition. Obviously, a little bit of both, but I do think the tape has a lot to do with it. Anthony says Bill's offense needs turnovers to get going. Without them, they stall a lot versus good defensive teams. True, but most teams, obviously, turnovers are key to get that short field position. So I would say that's not necessarily exclusive to the Bills. Everybody looks terrible compared to the Ravens. Agreed. And was worried about the Pats' defense making Allen look bad. Your worries were founded.
He better not come back in an Ohio State Buckeyes hoodie.
Is he? I think he will.
He better not.
He's got a bunch of those hanging around, doesn't he?
Yeah, him and I spent like $1,000.
Yeah, you guys bought Fanatics' whole stock.
Yep.
I didn't have any Ohio State clothes, so I just put on a red sweater.
I was just saying that. I was like, this bastard better not come back.
I love it.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's a blank red sweater.
That was a big stop. Even though there's only 30 seconds left, that should get the defense riled up.
Let's see that big arm, Allen.
Did they win this game? Did they win it, or did I miss them just win it? No. Fuck, there's still 23 and a half seconds left on my stream. All right, let's go. Someone end this game. I don't want to see fucking overtime. I'm tired of overtimes today. I've watched too many fucking overtime games, and if this game goes to overtime, I'm ordering Pizza Hut, and I'm eating Panormous breadsticks and chicken bites all of my face, and then I'm gonna just fucking take a huge shit after.
Dutch Boy Fresh just joined us.
There's 17 rushing yards by Allen.
Yep.
That ball took the weirdest bounce on that last pass when he threw it.
Yeah.
It like bounced off of someone's shoulder pad and just went like 15 more yards.
Schaff had Pizza Hut for lunch, and you know what that means, Max. Coco Bongo wants to know if there's some sort of accuracy drugs we can give Allen at halftime. No, if there was, Jamarcus Russell probably would have taken them all.
We got to go find that juice Michael Jordan was drinking in Space Jam and give it to John.
Schaff is brewing something as we speak.
I'm very disappointed with my friend Dave right now.
Mr. Dave Betts?
Yeah.
What time is it over there?
I don't know, but he was supposed to be on here 2 hours ago.
It's about 10 p.m. over there right now, right? Cole Beasley just got some more yards for you, but I think that he's still going to be below pace at halftime if he doesn't get another reception in the next 16 seconds.
I'll have to see where he's at.
Suns first half money line plus 190.
He's 23 yards, so he's about halfway there.
There we fucking go. There we go, Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
I like that Memphis look a lot, Anthony. I like.
Oh yeah, you catch that, big boy.
What?
You go in for a touchdown to tie this game.
Who went in?
Knox. I think that was the guy. Was that the guy that you tried to get over on?
No, but I'm pretty sure I took.
Oh no, that guy was on. It's all about tight ends that I've never heard of today.
Or was it Knox or Croft?
It was Knox. Croft was on the Patriots. I got them mixed up. I got these huge tight ends mixed up.
We were
Northern
We
Air-
were getting clowned. We were getting clowned for talking about that Buffalo Bills money line.
Knox's anytime
They are
touchdown was
live.
plus 950.
Yo, settle down. The clown talk
You
ain't done
settle
yet.
the fuck down,
Clown
you
talk
little.
ain't done yet, clowns. All right. Don't be fucking talking about Giselle's man like that while I'm in your fucking presence. You get that? You got that? Good.
So is Giselle your favorite Battle Max?
Yeah, she's just fantastic. I wish that she
You
never
like
had
her better than Adriana Lima?
Listen, I like a new one all the time, but I stick with the ones I like. Giselle, Cindy Crawford, Demi Moore. Those are the three women for me.
Yeah. When you go outside and you go to the store, do you ride your little big wheel?
You know what, motherfucker? Now I'm gonna hope you lose your bet. Now I'm gonna make a bet in spite of you. Fuck. How can I get on fucking the Patriots? Oh, it's suspended. Jay, what should I bet on the Patriots?
It's suspended because of the scoring review, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be upheld.
Jay, what do I bet on the Patriots?
Jeff, I agree with you. Adriana Lima at number 1.
Fuck you.
You gotta tell me what I'm gonna bet.
He's going to be on the 1 yard line. This isn't going to count.
Oh, okay. Then that's cool. You guys are just running in from there. Or
Yeah,
trying.
Singletary's going to bust this through a hole.
Oh, Singletary anytime touchdown looks good right now.
I'm
Yeah,
holding the
Singletary
ticket too.
fumble anytime is looking real good right now.
Yeah, they're going to be on the 1. I'm holding in the plus 260. Come on, Singletary.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Northern Arizona, for not going to overtime and just going down like a good lad. As Flash Watson. Flash Gordon. Flash Watson.
Flash Gordon got kicked out of the NFL for the 9th time.
Oh, that's women's basketball. That's why I don't watch that.
The 10-second runoff, they just had to use their final timeout.
God.
So they literally have one shot at this now. Wow. So do you throw the ball now?
No,
Because-
Josh Allen sneak.
Where are they?
On the 1. Literally, like right there. About to fall in. He's literally
I'm glad your wife doesn't know, Shaft. I'm glad your wife doesn't know.
Did she make any of those cookies again?
Oh,
What?
they're going shotgun.
How do you not sneak this here? Unbelievable. I don't like this play call.
My God.
Well, I guess you got another chance.
Well, that's why I said I would throw twice, and you're still going to have an opportunity to run the ball on 3rd down.
Okay. Well, you got a point there then.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I
you
just
only
don't
got
see how.
you literally you have one play.
Yeah, you got a quarterback the size of a linebacker. I say you just go. You got to rely on your big boys up front and get this thing done.
T, just to let you know, it's 9-6 Ohio State.
Yeah, you get that, big boy.
Who the heck was that?
Who the fuck is that? Looks like me out there. You get that, Chubba Wubba.
And he's even got a dance ready? You got to be kidding me.
You fucking score that, Chubba Wubba. Yeah, buddy.
I like
Bill Belichick
that.
I like that one. Oh man, that's what I'm gonna start calling Jay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. You cunt.
I love cunt. Yeah, you're damn straight, motherfucker. If I could be one, I would fucking definitely rub up on another one.
Jeff's wife is making these for them. Enjoy. QB draw. I guess I was wrong. Everyone in the chat thought that it was we should have gone the draw.
Yeah, you know what? We'll take that tie game.
Except for Coco Bongo had it right.
We'll
You'll
take that tie
whatever the
game.
Patriots give you. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
ain't gonna be a blowout. No one ever thought it was gonna be.
yeah. Why don't you shut your?
I don't know. It looked pretty bad at halfway through the second quarter when the Bills' offense couldn't move the ball and
Max
Allen
stayed
couldn't throw it
home.
within 5 feet of his receivers.
Max stayed home from work tonight just to break my last fucking nerve.
I'd say that was a good decision, Max. Great
I
decision.
know it's gonna be so entertaining. It's so entertaining.
Oh man.
Don't forget, I'm an entertainer, Jay. If you fucking take it too literally, that's why I don't do comedy because of people like you. Oh, I gotta start trying and breathe. Fuck.
Bro, I'm telling you, we're magic. This show is just the best thing in the world. Away team total is 17.5. Did the Bills put up more than 7.5 in the second half of this game?
I don't know. For 28 minutes, they looked pretty inept, huh?
They couldn't do a single thing until that one play.
Yeah.
JC said, I'm making Chubba Wubba shirts, and Jay gets 15%. Hey, man, I'll take it.
Send one to Max so he can put it up behind his.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Exactly.
Is Max
Yeah.
wearing
A Chubba Wubba
Max wearing
Jets jersey.
fucking T-shirt that says "I work with a Chubba Wubba." That's all I need.
Then you can wear it to the strip club and find out which women take it personally.
No. I don't. I have attire that you wear to a strip club. You don't just.
What's that? A suit and tie?
No, never. You want to wear something accessible with deep pockets so they can't pickpocket you. You gotta know, bro.
All right. Who had the Hornets money line? Go ahead and throw some money emojis in the chat because you have cash, my friend. They're up by 8.5. I saw we had one player on the Hornets money line. Let's get some money emojis in the chat. And you guys got to switch. If you got League Pass, you got to see the sideline reporter for the Hornets. Unbelievable. Adriana Lima-esque.
Yes, Maxwell.
Is she doing an interview at half?
Yeah.
I think Max froze. Kevin says Salma Hayek is my unicorn. I would agree, bro. I can't disagree. If you're giving me 3 women to just do whatever I please with, she's one of them. I would say Scarlett Johansson is second. And I'm going to go out of the box a little bit. I'm going to go with Jessica Chastain. Give me that redhead. Give me that soulless redhead.
Speaking of Selma Hayek, I think that was the woman that broke up the marriage between JCC Sr. and Chavez Jr.'s mom.
We lost Max for a minute.
Dang it. He's probably going to get a different shirt. He's probably going to come back in a Patriots shirt after you piss him off, Jay.
Yeah.
He's going to come back in full Brady attire.
Got that total at 208.5.
I don't got no Brady attire. Come on.
Kristen Kenny. What are you saying, Shaft? Kristen Kenny. Who's Kristen Kenny? Top set like Shakira. I mean, these are all good choices. Barbara Walters. All right. Anthony was the one. We need some money emojis. Money emojis, Anthony. Throw them on that board. Oh, the Jazz reporter. No, I'm going for the Hornets reporter. I like the Hornets reporter, Shaft.
Just for you, Ant.
We'll put that
on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her name. I can't even pronounce it, but beautiful young lady, Piper. Thank you.
I wish I had.
Nasty Nate's got some actually relevant live line questions. What's the line on the Pats second half?
I'll look that up right now. I'm looking
Check it out.
3.5 plus 106.
Max Sumner wants to know San Fran second half.
Hold on. I didn't really look at that line. Just started. Fuck. Took it off the board. Minus 12.5. You're getting 1.5 of closing line value with the live spread. So.
Hey, Max, guess who's up too? Big Blue.
Yeah, I just saw the dunk. They're getting real excited, but you got a guy wearing sunglasses in the game. Higgins,
That's fine.
shut the hell up. Yeah, you dunked the basketball with no one there. Wow, you picked off a lazy pass. You're so good. That's why you stayed in school. Okay. Yeah, you like fucking
Sumner just reminded me.
kids.
Sumner just reminded me we have player props on 5 dimes. I am going to log in and check this out.
Wisconsin probably sucks at basketball against Milwaukee. Sort of like Oklahoma State disappointing me over and over again. Pieces of shit. Looks like North Florida's having a little bit of trouble scoring against the Syracuse zone, which is not good. And I'm wanting Pizza Hut more and more now, boys. And if there are any ladies, yes.
Somebody says in the chat, Max, you like Dayton. I was trying to find a way to get on them too when I asked Max.
I prefer Dayton first half because this game and this line with all these heads and eyes on this team, this is like a spot they could just.
Are you pulling the trigger? Because if you are, I will.
What can you get on the first half? Just do some line chopping for me and then tell me because I haven't betted either way.
All right.
Because I'm literally looking at 3 other games right now. I think Eastern Michigan can stay within the number against fucking Michigan State. 23 points. Yeah, for sure they could win the game by 25, but will they? I don't know. We will find out. Lehigh's got a good start against Auburn. Up 9-6. North Florida 5-5. So that's looking good so far. Obviously, it's mad early. And, of course, Ohio State ties it right after a timeout because they're like, listen, Kentucky, you guys make good bourbon. You guys got a lot of good-looking, blonde, blue-eyed women. But that's as far as it goes when it comes to good.
Tito Bonton wants to know second half total over under 20. What would you guys lean? I think I'd lean under. What are you guys thinking?
Three across the board, Max, everywhere.
Under.
What's
You think under for second half too?
You get a minus 105?
Under.
Yeah, I can.
That would be worth betting. What book did you get it at?
Actually, no, I can't. It just moved to 10. 2 books minus 110, 1 book minus 118, another book minus 112.
True. All right. Well, I guess what time does this game start? 6:30. And now that number's at 6. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. This line opened at 3.5. There was value. Then we're talking about 6 now. 2.5 point line movement. We're gonna take a first half. No, I can't do that. Sorry. But what I can do is take fucking San Diego State minus 5.5, minus 107. That's going to be the bet that I make of the 6:30 games. I roll Aztecs. I roll with the Aztecs. What you got to say about that, Suleiman?
To beat Utah on the road?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like road favorites, but this is one I may like. And McNeese State is trying to win this game. Wow.
Anthony, Tyler's on Kentucky. I think that's the only play of anyone on here.
That's just a homer pick, too.
That's a homer pick, right? That's
I'm
not
a basketball guy. I don't listen to anything I say college basketball-wise. Listen to the guy next to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Other times, So Coastal Carolina wins that game 81-69. That is a very nice underdog win. Northwestern State wasn't on the right side of that, but wow, that's a nice home dog win also. Fucking ape.
David B wants to know if the Bills money line is a good look at plus 175.
Well, Jay definitely thinks so.
I don't know. They got their butts beat for 28 of the 30 minutes they played so far.
They were.
I feel
sleeping
very
the whole
fortunate
game,
that we came in.
today.
Yeah,
What
I
does
feel
Jay
very
think?
fortunate.
You know that Utah game is in LA, right, Max?
Yeah. It's all these neutral court games today. But the location really doesn't have that much, not as much relevance because it's still a travel spot for Dayton either way.
Hey Jay,
You
check StreamYard chat real quick.
okay?
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, buddy.
All right, later, fellas.
All right, later.
Tyler will be back with us for tonight.
DJ 717 asks, what do you think of Brady throwing a touchdown in the second half? Brady's touchdowns over 1.5 is at minus 112.
Well, I think that they will score. The question is it going to be through the air, or is Brady going to give it to Burkhead or Sony Michel?
I think that's lined about right. I don't see any advantage there, right?
Yeah, it's a coin flip to me.
Yeah. And you're paying minus 112. So if you want to have some fun, go for it. But I don't really think that's an edge advantage bet.
What do you think about the live total at 39.5 right now?
Oh, 39.5. Someone was saying second half was at 20. I think that helps a lot, but I would go under here. What do you think?
Yeah, my gut says under too.
Yeah. And they're having some hockey chat. I'm not a big hockey guy, so I can't jump in to give my opinions on those.
Give me some hockey questions. I'll talk some hockey.
You're gonna have to jump in. They're in the middle of a conversation about it looks like the Wings in Toronto.
Yeah, Leafs all day, every day. What do you even have to talk about? Fucking Sheldon Keefe has my team playing fucking tip top. Gonna fucking hit the tip. Beat that shit down. Let's go Maple Leafs. Hope that Austin Matthews wants to play tonight, though. That's the only thing.
Nashville money line. Max, you know anything about that one?
Oh, no. I was just talking shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know shit. Just trying to be cool. You know?
Yeah, asking Max about a Toronto Maple Leaf game is pointless.
It's true.
Here we go. See if we can get any live player pop action going. Let me check the board.
And then what we're gonna, if for Buffalo backers like myself, we're gonna need a strong drive here to start the half. We don't want to give it back right away. Grab some momentum. Let's take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Boy, that Ragnarok number 50's made a good play there.
Yeah, Scott. SMU down 3 touchdowns, man. I'm happy I stayed away. Anton Boston, no way they lose 3 in a row at home. There you go. That's a good start.
Did he just cash?
Yeah.
That kid is on fire today. I don't think we should have let him leave.
Well,
Yeah,
we should-
He didn't really have a
good day.
choice, so
Yeah, he's having a good day, man.
I need to turn
That
23.
that should get him over.
51 yards. That
I'm having
kid
a
is on
losing
fire.
juice kind of day.
A juicy day? Apple juice?
No, I mean like a juice losing type day. Like the Stony Brook money line may help me like just pay for juice. I need to get a fucking run of some games going right now. I got a bunch of plays still out there.
Man, that's a lot of winners today we sent out. Jesus Christ.
So this is going to be like 1st and 30 or something, or 2nd and 30? What's going on here? How far back does this push us? Viper wants to know about Rutgers, Max.
Rutgers?
Yeah.
I gotta look at my fucking notes. Hold on. Well, I can tell you about Rutgers. I watched them play. I like how they play. I don't think that they play Akawati Yaboa enough, but they're not even playing today, so not really a line that I can give you right now. I hadn't started looking at Sunday lines yet. So, obviously you need good guard play out of Montez Mathis and fucking Geo Baker, but this is a spot where I'll only be looking at Lafayette. Lafayette is my first half full game team. Road, home, dog favorite. I ride and die with Lafayette. This could be the day that they lose, but I'm not going up against that. I'll be on Lafayette first half full game. Probably first half money line also, because that's where they do their best work. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
You're welcome. Max, what do you think of Lehigh money line first half? Oh, Max left. I don't have an opinion. We'll ask Max when he gets back.
Martin asks about NBA plays for tonight. You got anything?
So I put the article out with the Suns, but when I did it, I did not know that Rubio was doubtful. Let me check Rubio's status right now, because if he plays, I will give that out. If he doesn't, I'm going to stay off it. Let me check this Fantasy Labs real quick. I don't see a lot of news off the bat. So it's still doubtful. Do not have word yet. So I'll give that one out when his status becomes official, when they release the starting lineups. Let me look at the rest of the board for spots that we were looking at earlier. Tyler liked Chicago over Detroit. Philadelphia, Washington is lined correctly. No live play there. Milwaukee's too many points to lay on the road in New York. They could have had a good time last night. Sack in Memphis. I think it was Tony in the chat. He had a great idea. I like Memphis first half there. That was he's the first one to bring it to my attention, but I think that's a great play. San Antonio's plus 6.5 at home. Stay away from that one right now. Maybe if I look into it a little more, but that seems like it's lined about correctly. Phoenix is up to 8.5, which means that the books must think that Rubio's not playing. Let's wait for the status to determine whether or not we'll jump on that. And Portland's -6 against Minnesota. An interesting spot for Portland. Definitely lean Portland there, but that's not till 7 o'clock. Let's wait till the starting lineups are announced for that one as well.
Well, Edelman has 4 catches. Harry has 2. Right now, I can get Harry over 3.5 at +170. So does he catch 2 balls in the second half? They're offering +170. And then Edelman's at 6.5. Does Edelman catch 3 balls in the second half?
I like Harry more.
I think
Edelman.
I do too.
Harry more than 2 than Edelman 3. If they score here, I think they're gonna get conservative because, like I said, other than that 2-minute drill, Buffalo's not been able to move the ball. There's not going to be a lot of pressure on them, to keep a high tempo or a high energy, aggressive offense. So this is a big key to the drive. I like the Harry prop a lot more than the Edelman prop.
I mean, I think if you bet them both, the worst case is you split, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they took it off the board for me. I was going to take Harry over.
Gerardo Hernandez went under on 190.5 pass yards for Allen and 235 pass yards for Brady. He's sweating. Top set. This is an interesting player prop. Aldridge to have more points, rebounds, and assists than Levine. Interesting. Levine can put up big numbers. And they definitely play with a much higher pace. So you'll definitely need Aldridge to have a big day on the glass to hit that one. Oh, and then he's going to go to some Christmas shopping. Good luck with your first half Memphis bet. I like that play a lot, Anthony. And SMU is getting slandered in the chat, and we cannot disagree with any of the things that you're saying.
Michelle has 53 yards, man. Over 65 was a good call. He's at 74 right now. Does he get 21 yards in the second half?
Yes. Oh, wow. That's just Silva Armaco, Bucks first half -7, much better look than full game. All right, the Bills have been pretty good in the red zone so far, so they got home to a field goal here.
Flags all over the place.
Was that offensive PI? I think I give him OPI. Yeah. Max, would you jump on Lehigh first half money line? Oh, Max left. Top set chat on NBA. Favorite play so far, Memphis first half over the Kings. That was huge for us as Bills backers that that penalty got called there. Let's see what Brady can do. These are not good situations for the Patriots offense.
Third and 18.
Yeah. And my guess is due to their field position, they might be thinking this is 4-down territory if they can pick up 10 yards on this play.
Yeah, I can see that.
McDermott's playing, looks like he's not going to bring the house. He's going to play coverage. See if they can get a pass rush with 4. They cannot. Brady's got time. Finds Sanu under the middle, gets about the 10-yard. It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Jay, I'll make a second half play that I bet, and I'll give out it. Oklahoma State -5.5, -105 second half.
All right, let's jump in. Max, we had a question about Lehigh first half money line.
I don't think that there's enough value to warrant a play on it at +110.
There's your guy from the Jets kicking a 51-yarder outdoors.
You take it. Like, I think it's winnable. But from a value and number perspective, which is how I'm looking at it, I don't see the value, and I just have to let it ride and wish the best for Lehigh. So now they're up by 7.
Schaff asked about the over 57.5 first half in the Memphis game. Definitely like the Memphis side better. Kings aren't that good defensively. If I had to make a play there, I'd lean over, but I like the side better there.
Okie State second half -5.
-5.5.
At what?
-105.
All right. I'll bet that now.
All right, I'm going to pull it up too.
They're down 15. They can come back. Oh, man. San Francisco is very entertaining. Oh, but nice offensive rebound. Oh, Shabazz buries it, though, right in front of the bench. He's like, yo, boys, this is how upperclassmen hits a three-point shot in fucking perfect motion. Bam.
SMU is getting drubbed.
Didn't you guys like SMU, or you guys like the other side?
Yeah, we did, but we stayed away because of the spread.
You know, I'm glad there's NFL today, because if this was a college ball show, wouldn't have been very entertaining. That's been a couple of real bad games we've had.
I think that guys will always enjoy college football because there's player props and all that kind of shit now.
I can get -5.5 at even money, Max.
Yeah, that's 5 cents better than me.
What was the pregame close on this game?
Oklahoma State -3.5.
Oh, wow. That makes me feel better. All right, I'm in, buddy, for a half unit.
I'm in too.
My bet is rejected. I'll spit in your face.
I like that. I'll spit in your face. I told one or two homeless people that off in my day. Hi, Oliver. What are you doing, you little bum?
Yeah, you better accept my bet.
What are you doing, huh? You chilling? You chilling? Get out of here. Go. Go. Look. Who's at the door? Who's at the door, huh? Oh, little scoundrel. He smells the fucking schnitzel. So he comes in. Gonzaga. Wow. No way Gonzaga doesn't go over 100 tonight. Oh, man. UC Davis is trying to win this game. I don't know if they got it in them. But if it comes down to a half-court shot and they get the ball to Joe Mooney, there's a good chance it's going in. It's very impressive when you hit a half-court shot in these eyes. All right. Schnitzel done. Energy back up. Just because I haven't heard it get said, guys, press the link in the description. Go to the SBR best odds book page, best sportsbook page, and yeah. Obviously,
Hell
guys,
of a run by Singletary there.
just risk your bet, not your book. And I wish Tyler was here so I could tell him that Ohio State's up on Kentucky.
We
Now
got
we know the real reason.
118 people watching and 58 likes. There's a lot of people that did not like the show. So
I
hit
guess
that button.
It's because of me and because I gave out that Stony Brook money line plus 205.
That one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It won. I only gave out one loser, or no, two losers. Kansas also. But that was just me and Tyler betting it. So I'm not taking fucking responsibility for you losing on that one. I will take responsibility for fucking losing the over on the Central Arkansas game, which I literally want to just fucking elbow the fucking wall about.
Wow.
Hang in there, Josh. Hang in there.
Let's go.
That's a big boy pass. Did you see the pass rush coming?
Let's go, Blue Jay.
That's where someone like Derek Carr just dumps it off. Josh Allen stays in there, takes the hit, hits his wide receiver down the field. Big
He got
play.
hit hard.
He knew it too. He fucking planted his feet and said, "Come at me, bro." Unbelievable. What a play.
Wow.
That's kind of yeah. I like that energy.
That is a big boy pass right there.
Yeah, it was. That's what they drafted Josh Allen for, right? They said, fine, you can miss on these 2-yard dump offs, but we need your big arm in the cold weather to hit a bomb down the field when we are down by 3 points and put the pressures back on this Patriots offense. Don't let Tom Brady just run the ball out. Make him throw the ball. John Brown, if I could dance, I'd be dancing just like you are right now. That is wonderful for Bills backers.
Let's go, Spread. We're live, bro.
Yes, we are. Sean Charles got family in Gainesville, but lives in California. It sounds like a good life.
Did you bet San Diego State?
No.
Shaq made a good, nice little quip in here. He said Allen's the perfect QB for Buffalo because he doesn't see ghosts. Fantastic. He ain't scared of no ghosts.
I like ghosts. They're cool people.
Yeah,
You
my
ever lived in a haunted house?
quarterback sees ghosts.
Yeah, he does.
My quarterback's an idiot. He's lucky if he can get a full sentence out. That makes sense.
He's got nice commercials.
Yeah, that's because they edit like 30,000 different things to get a sentence out. He's like, my name is Baker Mayfield. I'm an idiot. I can't play quarterback. Fucking Baker. Fucking butthead.
I honestly don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about right now.
He's crashing Baker Mayfield.
That's clearly what I was doing, Jay. Bashing my quarterback, which I'm allowed to do. I can say whatever I want about him. Okay? That doesn't mean that you guys can. Just pointing it out. Just pointing it out. That's all. San Diego State, let's go. Let's go, San Diego State. Fucking smack Utah in the face. I don't care that the number's in front of you. I'm still going to bet on you. First half of
Buffalo.
the game.
We should have took that team total over 10.5, man,
You
or
should have.
7.5.
Yeah.
Wisconsin ain't so bad now, guys. They are up 20 points. So
How's Kentucky doing?
they're down 1 at halftime like they deserve to be, and they're going to lose. So it's all good. It's going to be funny.
Rich G says Max is rambling. Someone needs to rant since Ant isn't here.
Rich, just because I'm talking shit about our quarterback doesn't mean I'm ranting. He's a fucking tard, okay? He's a fucking short bus riding tard, all right? That's all he is. I don't know how he survived the season so far. I don't get it, okay? If I could send him a fart in a fucking Christmas fucking present case, I would. Send him a fucking fart in a box. I'd be like, Merry Christmas. Thanks for not making the playoffs. Thanks for fucking taking all my friends' futures money that bet on you guys to make the playoffs and win the division, and you're going to do neither of the fucking things.
There has to be a
How
place. There has got in this world today. There has got to be a place where you could buy a fart in a box. There has to be.
I'm sure that there is. I just don't know where it is.
No, at least now I know what I'm going to get Max for Christmas.
Yeah, Jay, remember the point of getting me something for Christmas was so that I put it on the wall so you don't have to look
Well,
at fucking wrappers.
we'll mount a little shelf on that wall, and we'll put that fart in a box right behind your head.
No, I don't think so.
Both Shaff and Rich G said they could have got free tickets to the Browns game tomorrow, and they both passed.
I wouldn't have passed on free fucking NFL tickets because I'm Canadian and I value the NFL viewing experience more live than I do on TV. But fair enough. It's
Have you been to a CFL game, Max?
Of course, I go to the Argos games at BMO Field often. I saw the most exciting CFL game of the year, sitting right in the end zone where they scored the game-winning touchdown. It was fucking wonderful.
Edelman going to the back. Edelman come out of the tent. He's not going back on the field.
Look at that. Auburn's in the fucking lead in the first half, up 23-20. That's a dangerous run right there. Guys, if you want to...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You have more relevant. I was just talking shit.
Oh, it was more shit talking. Ask Max if he rewatches the show. I don't know what that is.
Never.
What is it?
I would never.
What about Buffalo minus
Watch the
4.5? Buffalo minus 4.5 plus.
So you think they win the rest of the game?
I don't give a shit what I sound like or what I say afterwards.
Plus 260. Why
Sumner,
can't they win the rest of the game?
They can. At plus 260, that's a great price.
Fuck Brady.
What's the flag?
Coming back.
All the Bills think it's on. Sunmer, it looked like Edelman left the game. Don't know if he's out for sure, but he left the blue tent and headed to the locker room. Doesn't mean he's out for the rest of the game. But it's not looking good for this drive. I think Sumner's got Edelman props. 3rd and 17. These are the situations you got to put Tom Brady in at this point of his career. Ben Watson can't give him 17 here. Without Edelman on the field, it'll be interesting to see how they defend this. They've gone, looks like a zone. You got James White underneath, hits him.
That's
But
it.
that's not going to
Punt
get you
your
a
ball. Let's
That's
go
not going to
get
get you a
another one.
first down against this defense. Yeah, the New England's offense is not built for 3rd and 8 or longer. If Buffalo can continue to execute on these first 2 downs, they can continue to control
I'm
this
taking
game.
a shot. I'm taking a shot. Bills minus 4.5 plus 260.
I think it's worth it. Let's go. Shaft, you're right. Edelman out is great for White reception yards props. Did you get it in, Jay? Because we already had a nice run back. I wonder if they changed it.
Trey Landers just went out with an injury to his shoulder or arm for Dayton.
I got it in.
That's a pretty
Because we had a nice run back.
5-2 start for Dayton on Colorado.
Twist One joined us. Oh no, is that Twist One? Did you get that pregame or the plus 4.5 or minus 4.5?
He got him pregame, probably Bills money line.
Plus 240 is looking
Yeah.
fantastic.
We took the points, but I think the Bills could win the rest of this game. They got momentum.
Yeah. They need to just keep putting Brady in those tough situations. It basically just comes down to stopping the run on the early downs to put them in those tough situations on 3rd down. If you give him 3rd and short, he's going to carve you up all day. 3rd and long, can't do it at this point of his career consistently. Not saying that he won't ever convert one, but that's the situation they want to be in. Twist One did it pregame. Now that's smart thinking, man. What's the nice little meme where the guy's pointing his head? That's going to be you here in about an hour. David B should have taken Bills halftime at plus 175, and I should have bought Bitcoin when it was $20, but we can't really worry about that right now, can we?
Oh, it would be nice to hit the Bills plus 7 and minus 4.5 going into the late game tonight.
Oh my gosh, might have to cut the camera when I'm dancing around here if we do that.
That's fine. We cut the camera for less than that.
Especially in Toronto.
Oh, absolutely. We cut the camera in Toronto specifically often. It's a Canadian thing, that's for sure. For sure, Canadian thing. Oh, man, I love chicken tenders, but I want Pizza Hut instead, and I want chicken bites. Oh, Boston College and California. No thanks. I'd rather fucking punch myself in the fucking Charlie horse. Or give myself a Charlie horse. Whatever. I haven't gone to sleep yet. Wow.
You can sleep after college basketball season, right?
Yeah, that's when I intended to, but I was too busy fucking cashing fucking NASCAR fucking tickets on Sundays with Jay.
Well,
So I just spent the money on whores the whole week and I wouldn't go to sleep.
I'm glad you're giving back to the economy.
I'm a community service worker, so I always want to serve my community. Wow.
All right.
Lehigh has hit a wall. It's called Auburn's defense. Stadium, you suck. You're so inept as a sports channel.
So this is the difference between the Bills offense and the Patriots offense here. These 30 shorts are money for the Patriots. With Josh Allen, I'm a little more concerned about our ability to convert 3rd and short. But there's a big play here to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, man. Big play here. Come on, boys.
Who'd you guys like in the Atlanta-Brooklyn game, or is that a replay?
It's live right now. I did not play it. I probably would have looked at Brooklyn. Quarterback draw. Is he Lamar? Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
Joe
couldn't
Harris
tell.
on his team.
They
I don't.
didn't give him the spot. Not a good spot.
If I got to look at Joe Harris on a team,
It
then
could have been the right spot, but not good for Bills backers is what I mean. Following his blockers, nice cut, and then, boy, just gets crumpled.
That looks like a bad spot, though.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but obviously we are very biased.
nice. Let's go, Sienna. Fuck
And wait,
mouth.
they're punting. Yeah, I think you have to punt here, unfortunately. That's too bad. I would have really liked to have a big drive there. They're not running the clock out already, are they? Surprised by that. All right.
Wow, that was a dangerous play.
Sanu was smart, though. That ball could have gone back to within the 10 if he didn't catch it. That might have been worth the risk right there for Sanu to grab that, because they could have been inside the 10-yard line if he doesn't pick that up.
We need an interception right here.
Or just another 3 and out. I mean, what they need to do is, we know that they have to execute on first and second down. 3rd and 6 and more is the goal.
Joe Mooney is killing it for UC Davis. Oh, there's the fucking return bucket. Nah, you gotta play defense. I'm wondering if you're gonna hit shots like that, sucka-lucka.
And not a good start. I think is that going to help the White reception yards prop, but not good for us.
That was Michelle, goes over his yards.
Yeah.
Michelle's got 80 yards, and the live prop on him is 91 right now.
Mason Peeling, you're a fucking bitch. You fucking filed out with 8 points. Pastruva's fucking ran your ass all over the floor today. Know your opponent, bud. Fucking run your mouth, slapping hands like you did something good. Your team's down by like 30. What a cunt. Man, Jay, how badly do you think I should fucking want this Pizza Hut right now, knowing what's going to happen afterwards?
Nick Go's got a good point. This Bills defense is spending too much time on the
field.
field.
To say about stuff I want to hear your opinion on, eh? Is that how it is now?
Knowing, what do you mean? Like knowing that you're gonna absolutely destroy the toilet?
Yeah.
I think that sometimes a man's got to do what he's got to do. You get that Pizza Hut in you.
See, that's the father figure type I want to fucking take advice from. Hoorah! And
right now, you got to be concerned about your gut, not your butt. How about that? Boom. You like that?
That could go on the back of the shirt of Chubba Wubba.
That should be a sign.
Chubba Wubba on the front and put that saying on the back. These motherfuckers are running right down the field.
Right through them like they're not even there.
I just saw Shaq in a fucking pink Speedo. That was gross. That definitely made me want to puke in my mouth and swallow it. Oh, I hate soccer. Please get off the fucking screen.
Why do you hate it so much?
Because if it's not Chelsea, it's just irrelevant to me. Even if I have a bet on it, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to hear the announcers talking. It's just
all right. I'm going in with a Sony Michel over 90.5. He's got 81.
North Florida's only down.
I think that's great,
points.
Especially the way they're moving the ball down the field here.
You got to think that he's going to be good for 10 yards in the fourth quarter. No.
Yep, I agree.
Yep, I'm going. Fuck it. I'm going for it.
Fuck it. Go for it.
Just like you with Pizza Hut.
Damn straight. I know how to eat. Oh my God, Minnesota's destroying them. Holy fuck, we're done. We're done. We're done.
Is that a loser?
Fucking hell. Hell yeah, it's a fucking loser.
You fucking loser.
I should literally jump out this window right now and just be done with it.
You live upstairs, Max?
I don't live in a basement. That's fucking for sure. I like to be above the ground. Oh, look at Dayton that first half, Jay. I should have taken it and not give a fuck about the number, but
I didn't bet it because you said no.
yeah, life's a bitch and then you die. That's why you puff loud, because you never know when you're gonna go.
Oh, look at you quoting rap from before you were born.
But I am on Oklahoma State second half, so thank you for that, Jem.
There's still 16 minutes left, so realistically, there is a chance that you eat those fucking words. But
I would love to eat those words more than you want that Pizza Hut.
Well, you just got excited because I fucking Never mind. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Jay, I'm gonna put I want to put the Memphis first half as an official play. I'm logging into all my books right now. I'm playing it at Bookmaker. You can get the money line at -105.
Throw it in the chat for me.
All right.
We don't have any more room at the bottom.
Castigo.
Oh, the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you taking? The Grizzlies?
Yep.
What the fuck is that dog barking about? I will fuck his ass up. Fuck, Lamonte Turner takes the leave of absence from the fucking Tennessee basketball team. That's a big loss for them. Wow, Colorado's getting manhandled. They're getting fucking smacked around like they're a fucking rag doll. So like, yo, we're the Dayton Flyers. We come from Ohio. We're gonna fucking sit on your face and fucking suffocate you. You're gonna just deal with it. It's a cold fucking world out there, boys. It's a cold world. But there's still a lot of basketball left to watch.
Perfect rotation says he wishes there was basements in the South. That's funny. And Jukes knew what we were going for. Nas and AZ there. That was one of AZ's best verses ever. He wasn't really as good on the solo albums.
AZ was fucking awesome. That's why I fucking quote his fucking ass, right?
Did you hear his album though? It's never as good as the guest cameos. Wasn't good.
All my favorite songs of him were with other people, so yeah.
Yeah, always. And you know who's the same was like that was Keith Murray. He was like killed every cameo appearance he had, but then couldn't do it. That was excellent effort by Burkhead. This guy's trying to break our heart, Jay.
Jay, you should have bet San Diego State with me also, you dick.
Sorry.
They're up fucking 12.
Jazz, I'm not jumping in on this live, Sumner. I don't think I think this game could go either way. These guys have been all over the place. Charlotte's definitely playing with some spunk and having the home court. I could see them pulling this off. Could have got +6 before the game. Did not play it, and not going to jump in now. More power to you if you decide to.
You're such a nice guy, Spread.
Thank you.
How the hell do I become nice like that?
Age 20 years.
Fuck.
A lobotomy?
Joe Ingles just nailed a three.
God,
That was
Oklahoma
nice.
State, you're just a fucking sorry excuse for a basketball team. Why are you doing this to me today? Did I fucking do anything to you, you fucking asswipes? It's not my fault your state pays fucking teachers the fucking least in the entire fucking United States.
Nico says the Bills defense is running out of gas, tackling becoming harder. And Nico, I believe you were the one who pointed that out earlier. They had spent too much time on the field. Singletary needs to pick up some of these first downs. The offensive line needs to block. They need to keep the ball. Look, we got Tre'Davious White and N'Keal Harry going back and forth at each other, and that's why Harry probably hasn't hit the one we were talking about earlier with Edelman out. Tre'Davious White has moved over to shadow Harry, or at least match up on him a lot, and that's a tough matchup for a rookie wide receiver. Third and goal. We need a stop here, guys. Let's go. Oh. Ed Oliver and Tom Brady have spent a lot of time together today. Great game for first-round draft pick Ed Oliver here.
Oh, fucking Oliver. God damn it.
We'll get you that jersey. Eric wrote this Mostert first touchdown. That's not a bad look. Coco Bongo's got a nice little college basketball system. He says he caps his own college games and sees what Max likes. And when I see when he's on, I bet it. It's working pretty good so far for me. That's a pretty good system there. Basis for taking Grizz over Kings in the first half. Basically, the Kings retired from their road trip. I like the Grizzlies to come out strong. Kings haven't been playing well, and I think this is a fatigue situation that Memphis will take advantage of, and the first half gives it the less time for the Kings, who I believe are a more talented team to come through and do it. I'm a little worried about the second half, but I think the first half will be good. Bulkhead's getting all your Edelman yards. That's true. Brady got smashed. He did there, Chris Brady. Twist one, God, Brady is slow. Yeah, that's been known for a while. Sumner cashed a live over 32.5. All right. More power to you. Let's really see how this drive goes here. They are going to need to have a nice possession here. Nico has got a good point. This defense needs to rest. They've been on the field a lot this game.
Ten and a half minutes left. The second I bet the rushing prop, he loses 5 yards.
Yeah, that was horrible. Chris Brady's pretty upset. He's got the last same name as Tom Brady, but
it's the worst fucking luck in the world, that is. We're like about halfway through. We still got the nightcap.
Still got fucking San Diego State kicking ass, motherfucker. Not like fucking Oklahoma State, those fucking weak fucking cattle.
We need some blocking from the line here. New England's winning the line of scrimmage. New England is winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. Let's go, big boys from Buffalo. We need some yards here.
Nice. Lehigh with a 7-point fucking cover in that first half. Fuck, holy.
Eric Rosas, I do not cap hockey. I think Ant's the only one with us that does the hockey, and he is not with us this evening.
Yeah. I just say bet the Leafs, bet the team total over, and fucking bet the first period over. That's how I approach Leaf games. Oh, man.
This has been about as big a disaster as a drive for Bills backers as could happen so far.
I can't even.
Third and long.
Game.
Third and long.
These pricks aren't even offering me a fucking second half line.
Bro, he flicked that off his wrist
He has such a gun.
for like 65 yards.
Yeah. He was trying to test Gilmore there.
I need Sony Michel to break a run here, man.
Eric Roses is not happy with the Gophers. And we got Tom Brady's cousin Chris in the chat.
No, Chris Brady's fucking a loyalist.
Edelman heading back out on the field. Boise State or Washington's been discussed quite often today, Martin. We've heard good ideas for both sides of the game.
Do the Patriots get a first down on this drive?
I would say yes.
They're making you
Hello,
pay for
Blue
it.
Brick. Hello, Blue Brick. Hello. Hello. Hello, Shannon Call.
Tension, man. Tension.
Yeah, I mean, this is another great game. This is why the NFL is king in ratings. We got, everything's on the line here for both these teams, and it's a good, close game coming down. We got 9 minutes to go in the fourth. This could go any way. This is the beauty of the NFL right here. And then Edelman is back, and the motherfucker hits a huge play. God damn it.
I don't give a fuck if Anthony Grant agrees. The refs called it, so fucking give the ball over, puss boy. Choke on some fucking cum, why don't you? Yeah, it was clearly a travel. That's why they called it a travel. Otherwise, they wouldn't have called it.
And one thing to look at, Jay, with Edelman back in the game, this could open up some opportunities for N'Keal Harry.
Michelle's got 83. I need 8 yards.
Ooh, that's pretty close there, Jay. You got at least 5 or 6.
How many did we get, bro?
I don't think that was 8. It's probably about 5 or 6.
I need 91. That's what I need.
There's 7 minutes left in the game, and New England's going to try and control.
He's got 90.
Yeah, real close.
He's got 90. I'll pick up 300 on the prop on over 90 and a half. Come on, boys. Give me 1 yard and then fumble. Yeah, you get that, Sony Michelle. You get that yard. You give me that 300, big boy. We're getting close to that
Jay.
goal. We're getting close to that $1,000 goal.
I think there's a board you need to put that on.
Yep. That's cash. That's cash money right there. All right, now fumble.
Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen, man. If they get in, they're going for 2. Now, I paid the 15 cents to round it off at 7.
And I did not. So that's going to be a huge 2-point conversion. But the Bills have been good in the red zone.
You know Belichick is going for 2.
They've done a great job clamping down here in this red zone. I think the Bills play zone well, and that's why they're able to cover well in this red zone. Ooh, that's a man's run by Burkhead to make it 3rd and 1.
I will put that on the fucking board. Boom.
You need to put that on the board.
Over
now we got
and a half. Yeah, but you know what? We don't want him to lose yards.
Good point. Good point.
He's got 96, so he's got 5 yards to play with.
Yeah. All right, this is where these big boys up front need to earn their money. Where's my boy Phillips? Is he not in the game? I want some Phillips. I want some Ed Oliver here. I love how the senders always move the ball like half a yard forward when they pick it up.
Brady gets the first down. Man, they just always put themselves in a position to win. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is amazing.
Although, to be fair, they have outplayed Buffalo this whole game. For Buffalo to be winning in this game the way the game has gone,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we got an hour and 15 minutes to make some more fucking money.
Fuck. There goes your guy.
Touchdown.
So
there's our flag.
What was it? I don't see that on my screen.
Prior to the snap, timeout.
Oh, good timeout there, huh? All right, Sean, you saw the run play. What are you gonna do now? What adjustments are we making to stop this Patriots team from mashing down the field? And they called timeout because they were gonna get too many men on the field. Now, for as bad as the Patriots offense has been maligned, it's looked pretty efficient today against the top defense today. Wouldn't you say this is a good sign for them going forward? You know, I noticed we kind of were talking up the Ravens and the Chiefs. I think the Patriots put themselves back in the conversation regardless of results here. As, hey, you know, we are here. We're the defending champions, and we come out of the AFC a lot. You got to go through us. I think they're letting everyone know this offense isn't as bad as it's looked the last couple weeks.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I need my big boys on the defensive line to win this battle at the line of scrimmage.
They're still going to go to Baltimore, though, right? For the AFC Championship game?
Well, Baltimore's 12-2 right now. And then what? New England is, if I'm right, 11-3.
Yeah.
So I guess technically if Baltimore lost both games, but Baltimore would clinch it with a win tomorrow against the Browns, I believe. But someone will have to double check the facts, and maybe someone in the chat could help us out. But I think that Baltimore would clinch with a win tomorrow.
I think you're right.
Nick O thinks this is on the Bills coaching staff managing the game. Coaching staff can't block. Coaching staff can't open up the holes in the run game, and their inability to run the ball is why they couldn't hold on to the ball. And that's a big boy run. Damn it. Shaq Mason is a great offensive lineman. So this is the cover right here, boys. Another flag. Now, this will be interesting. If they push it back, is that going to give us a will they just go field goal, or are they going to go for 2?
I
What's the
don't
call?
know.
That's sportsmanlike conduct on who, though? Oh, it must be on the fucking Bills. Damn it, they're going to fucking punch this in. I need a score here if we're going to cover.
After the score, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense.
Yeah, I'll get the push.
You almost just gave him 2 points. Phillips, that's 2 plays in a row. I've been singing this guy's praises all game, and then he comes back and bites me in the ass with a encroachment penalty, and then an unsportsmanlike conduct to make this 2-point attempt so much easier. TB12 sneak is very likely. I'll take a break. I'll be right back. I'm going to go take a lap. Fuck.
Spread's got to walk that one off. I don't blame him. There's a lot of time left in this game, but I'm hoping that I'll get the push worst case.
Well, I hope the best for you. Wow, fucking Oklahoma State. What a bunch of fucking mutts.
Tyler cashed the Tyler got the anytime touchdown with Burkhead. Yeah, he did.
North Florida has a 1-point lead on Syracuse. That is very interesting. Oh yeah, I'm ordering Pizza Hut. That's what I was doing.
Man, it's been a good day for me in the NFL. It's what I fucking do. And we're not even at tomorrow yet, baby.
Was that a back-breaking championship drive or what?
That's a tough one, man. I would have taken a lap too if I had that.
I got to grab some more water too. I've been drinking too much Rockstar, trying to. Been like you, I've been staying up all night writing articles, and then
dude,
I drink too much caffeine to overcompensate. I gotta get some water in me.
Every night this week, except last night, and last night I stayed up to watch the UFC event. I sleep like 4 hours. And now tonight, after this, I'll have to prepare for Donnie's show for closing.
Yeah. I think I got what game do I have tomorrow? I think I got Nuggets Lakers that I'm gonna have to look up on tonight.
You gonna come hang out tomorrow night for the late show?
Tomorrow evening, yeah.
All right, sweet.
And what's our late game again?
Jeez, I don't even know, dude. Oh, Chiefs Bears.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. And I know we talked about that on the show yesterday on the odds market, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't have a play, and you liked the Chiefs to cover.
I do, but I didn't give it out because of the line move.
Because of the number, right? Because, at that point. But there'll be plenty of opportunities for us to get on that game live. John Brown's looking for a flag. Didn't get it. Josh Allen's looking for a flag. Did not get it. Let's go, guys. We can't let the rest bail us out. We need some execution. Nico, let's see what Josh is made of, not holding my breath. Yeah, I know. Small three throws on KC as well. Tyler cashed another one with that Burkhead TD. I mean, the kid's on fire. DeAndre Polk, my sentiments exactly. Small throw, overtime perhaps. We can only hope, right? Chris Brady should have bought the half point. Yep, we're sitting here, and we are regretting that decision.
I did buy the half point.
Yeah, Mr. Brady and I are lamenting that we did not. There you go.
Man,
Gun that ball in there.
Maybe there's some hope. Maybe they go down the field.
Yeah, no, if it goes to overtime, plus 6.5 cashes automatically. So,
yeah.
DZ Walters, I'll take a Bills field goal. Unfortunately, I don't think Sean McDermott's playing for the cover. He's going to be playing for the win. It's going to be touchdown or bust for us.
Yeah. Martin says, how many smokes do you have a day? At least 2 packs. And I smoke 1 pack of cigarettes a day, which my mother breaks my balls about constantly.
And she should.
Yeah, she should. She should. I smoke very little when I'm actually not on this show. But when I'm on
stressful.
this show,
we're in here sweating this stuff out,
dude.
man.
I pay my rent this way, every fucking month for 5-6 years. But yeah, when I'm just chilling and I'm not at this desk, I smoke very little. But 1 pack is too much. My daughter and my mother break my balls constantly.
Let's go, Josh. I mean, one thing about this kid, Josh Allen, right? He's not afraid to take shots, right? I mean, he's looking down the field. He is not Captain Checkdown. This kid's the exact opposite of Alex Smith. You got to love that when you're watching him. Line up, get to the line of scrimmage, gentlemen. You're going to have to call timeout. You got it. Okay.
Viper, I would do that, man, but because I've had so many back surgeries, it fucks with my nerves. I used to smoke a ridiculous amount. But the lower half of my body is completely fucked. Like if I put a soda can out of the freezer up to my thighs on either side, I have no feeling. I couldn't even feel it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's what happens, though, when your nerve endings get fucked after your 5th back surgery.
Onyx Berea wants to know why you're so quiet, Max.
Because I'm just looking at lines, and you guys know why I'm quiet. What do you guys think I was doing? Sometimes I need to reserve a little energy, you know.
That's fine. You brought plenty of energy to the show so far today, so we can give you a short break. But by the evening game, we're going to want you back at full max mode.
Well,
okay?
Guys, in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, I'm going to be breaking Jay's balls. Because, if
I'll take another lap when that happens.
if I was technologically sound, I would have clipped so many fucking like scenes of Jay from like about like 45 minutes ago, and then I would just be like, "Yeah, how you like them apples? You like them with honey? That's the only way you eat apples, motherfucker."
You eat apples with honey?
Yeah, I love apples with honey.
I'm gonna have to try that.
It's very good. Sliced apple, dip it in honey. Don't overdo it, but yeah,
All right, sounds pretty good.
I like things that taste good. Trust me. If I could find this fucking San Diego State game that's supposed to be on the Pac-12 network, but where the fuck is it? There's like 7 Pac-12 channels. Are they at halftime?
Go, 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 go. Okay, well, they're going for it here, right? We got the whole game coming up right now.
Yeah, sort of like Ohio State, how they're just fucking be like, yeah, no Kentucky, naughty, 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 naughty Kentucky.
He got it. Wow.
Tyler's probably
What?
sitting in the stream watching me talk.
That's
What
a
a-
ballsy call, huh?
What a second effort. That's a big kid, man.
Yeah, it is. That's what happens when you got a linebacker playing quarterback.
Okay, where the fuck is this game?
And there's a face mask in there, too.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could challenge that, though.
I don't think you can. That's a legit face mask. How did you miss that? Jamie Collins, ex-Cleveland Brown, Max.
Yep. Also ex-New England Patriot. Or is he back from Patriot?
He's back, and he just got away with the face mask, so.
He's a scoundrel.
I'm sure if the Bills come up short, people that hate the Patriots will be all over it. And we're missing our center. Fuck me.
He is quite scummy, so I do understand where people are coming from.
If they get in, do you go for the win? You're on the road.
I don't think so. I think McDermott plays it safe. Who is that? Is that Feliciano that's going to take over? Who's 76? Is that Feliciano?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a drop off for sure, but he's actually a solid vet. We might be okay. RKE needs a New England TD and a Singletary TD. Not looking good for you, bud. Live odds on a tie might be worth a shot. That would be a ballsy play. Nick, how did the refs miss the face mask? If Buffalo comes up short, that's gonna be the question asked all week. Well, regardless of how this turns out, this has been a great game.
Oh, yeah.
It's been fun to watch, fun to enjoy in the chat. We've been having a good time. However this turns out, this has been a fun football game.
We thought this would be the game of the day.
Yeah. Get out of that way, Josh. Hope that flag's not on us. Is that on us? Who's it on?
Buffalo.
Why'd you let the whole play go if it's a false start? Oh, it's legal formation. Max, Onyx Berea wants to know about St. John's first half in the over.
No opinion on the game. How the fuck can I find the San Diego State game? I want to watch Cal and Boston College.
Go, Josh. Big throw, big throw. Show off that arm.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Let's go, Josh. Plus, you can get plus 270 right now on the Bills.
Are you taking it?
I am. I'm taking it for 50.
Interesting.
Yep.
You know what
I already.
I think, Jay? We got a
What?
chance to backdoor cover this shit.
Do we?
They're only down 16.
What do they have to be down?
Like fucking. It was fucking 5.5. So we need fucking to be down like around 10 points.
9. How much time we got?
2:45.
Man,
Wow, Jazz pulled it. Oh, go ahead.
do we take a shot at plus 270 on the money line?
Here's my worry.
Queue.
Buffalo punches it in, and then the Patriots just roll down the field and kick a field goal.
6
That's
and
just
1.
my main worry. There's too much time. Too much time.
Yeah, maybe I'll lay off. I got the guaranteed win if they can get in the end zone.
Run that. Run that. Keep going. Oh, no.
I got a push or I got a possible win. Yeah, maybe I'll lay off.
Well, this is coming right down to the wire. This has been a great football game. This football game is it just shows why the NFL is so popular.
Yeah.
Everything's on the line, and it's coming right down to the end.
Bro, there are shows on the Fantasy Sports Network that say that the most popular sport in the United States for 18 to 29-year-olds, in their opinion, is the NBA. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. The NBA.
No, I don't agree with that at all. I do the NBA, right? And I'm real big on it. Half of the talk and the discussion is about player movement. Even today, I pulled up a pod because I said, okay, in the morning, a little time to chill. After I'd written my article, I'm going to throw up an NBA podcast. Half of it was just about potential trades, not breaking down the games. After these games, we're going to talk about these plays all week. Whatever happens here, that's going to set the narrative for all the shows on Fox, ESPN. I mean, we're going to be talking about the game, breaking down the game, talking about the missed face mask penalty, talking about Buffalo's inability to run the ball, talking about how Tom Brady was clutch moving down the field and their offense looks a little better. We're talking about the games here.
I would rather watch the Friday night high school football game on ESPN than watch NBA game.
Regular season, I hope, right? Because the NBA playoffs is pretty good.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun during the NBA playoffs on the Kegcasts. I enjoy them, but regular season, I'd rather watch 2 nationally ranked high school football teams go at it on ESPN.
Right, because the problem with the NBA regular season is there's no sense of urgency. Even with that Milwaukee Lakers game we watched the other night, right? What does it really mean? I mean, it was a cool win for Milwaukee, but I mean, did it really mean a lot in the greater scheme of things? Well, this regular season game, I mean, the playoff implications are just astounding. So the lack of urgency is what kills the NBA regular season. Playoffs are great, though, because you don't have to cap motivation anymore, and it's actually just purely handicapping basketball and matchups.
Gerardo said, isn't Fantasy Sports Network now the Sports Grid Network? Yeah, they're the same thing. I think Sports Grid is the company that owns the Fantasy Sports Network. I do enjoy the NBA playoffs, though.
Nick, how do you handicap NBA games? You just keep an eye on it, and you just know that you don't have to bet every one, and you choose your spots.
Oh.
Oh. Is this going to come down to a 4th and goal?
He has missed multiple touchdown passes this game.
Yeah, I mean, the accuracy's coming home to roost here today. You know, Warren Moon's everyone says you can't teach accuracy and that accuracy in college is predictive. Warren Moon says you can teach accuracy. If I'm for the Bills organization, I go hire Warren Moon right now. If you can learn accuracy, Warren, this is the man that needs it because he's got everything else. He's got the moxie and he's definitely got the arm. God. Scott, NBA players don't put any effort. I completely disagree. They do put in effort, but it's just a hard game to handicap. There's a lot of fatigue, and you sleep 3 or 4 hours a night and then go out and try and play some basketball. You notice your jump shot looks a little worse. These 2 games can drive anyone to drinking heavy. Yeah, I've been on Rockstar all day, but I might switch to some whiskey if this game doesn't turn out here on this play.
Just make sure it's not Jack Daniels.
Oh, I like Patty Irish whiskey. Have you had that one?
No, I only drink bourbon made in Kentucky, and I refuse to share the screen with anyone that's drinking Tennessee Jack Daniels. Piss.
God damn it. Oh, well,
Wow.
Good game.
Wow.
Good win for the Patriots. Came up short on the wrong end of the stick, but that's the way this gambling game works.
I would love to see this game a third time around in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's too bad trying to go to Cole Beasley and a jump ball. It's probably not the receiver you wanted there, but damn it. You got to give credit to the Pats and give credit to everyone in the chat who had mentioned the Patriots weren't not going to lose back-to-back games in Foxborough.
Yeah.
So
I
got a little cute here.
Pick up 600 on the game, though.
Got a little cute. I'm getting my butt kicked today.
Are you really? You're not making money today?
I've hit on the props that we've tailed, but on my pregame picks, well, I guess this was my main one, but I had this in a lot of the contests and stuff that 6.5. So I'm real big on that pick 6 contest. I want to make sure I have.
I played for 2 weeks, man. Next year I'll make sure I'm more involved in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got 300 on the Michelle prop over 90.5, another 300 on 350 actually to win 350. I laid the nickel for the first plays of rush, so I ended up picking up 650 on the game, and I end up pushing because I paid the 15 cents to get it.
And you know what? Long term, that's not a good play. But when you identify the spots, you identified a good spot, and it's almost like writing English. You got to know the rules of grammar to break them. The same thing, you know the rules, when to break them because you understand. If you understand why it's bad, then you know when you can take advantage of it. It's not that you should never do it, but
we actually said it on the odds market.
We did.
I said it's very, very rare that I would ever buy a half point, but I think it's warranted. Is the first play of the game in the Rams 49ers game a run? We got 50 minutes to break down this game, dig into some props.
So this one, I think it's a little less likely. I think if the Niners start with the ball, I would love that. I can see Sean McVay getting a little aggressive here and starting off with the pass, right? Because they got nothing to lose. They got to come out and get the taste of last game out of their mouth. So I don't know if that's as good a look as it was for this Bills New England game where I felt like both coaches were going to want to start the game running the ball. Come on, let's go. Kings pregame. Why is my DVR not working?
What are the George Kittle props? Because I'm all over them in this game. Let's see
it up right now.
See what we could see.
The New England Patriots are AFC East champions for the 11th straight season. They now have 12 wins on the year, and that offense doesn't look different tonight. They had a little spin to them, I think, both songs. And Jimmy G, of course, guys, we are getting you ready for our third game of the triple header here on
They're showing the highlights right now. Did anyone see the play where John Morant almost jumped over Kevin Love?
The senior and Willie McGinnis.
The naysayer, he was correct. I was wrong.
Give me 1 minute. I have to record. Just talk to the chat. I got to record all these plays that we're on.
Copy that. I'll go through it. East Illinois or Grand Canyon. I'll ask Max when he gets back. Always buy the points. It's worth it. Disagree there, but it definitely was worth it today. Ravens and Patriots got first round bye week. It looks like it now, and there could be a rematch in Baltimore of the fun game that we had on the Sunday night. That was actually a fun game for me. I was driving home from Tahoe that weekend, and I took the Ravens and was listening to it on the radio on my drive home. Nice, beautiful drive home. And that was a fun game because the Ravens got out to a big lead. Be interesting to see how that game goes, though, because the big lead kind of did dictate how the game was going to go. And I wonder if the Ravens didn't get those early turnovers, how that game looks. So just because they dominated earlier, I don't necessarily think that they are a shoo-in even at home. These playoffs are going to be fantastic this year. Sumner Hutchinson had a Bills plus 10 parlay with the Korean Zombie. Well, you're the man for that. Van Polo's taking the Miami Dolphins next week against the Patriots. The Dolphins get the Patriots every year. Brian Flores is a great coach. I really like what he's doing with the limited roster. I want to see what he builds down there in Miami. Little K says game was fake. They left receivers wide open. I mean, I don't think the NFL's fixed. I think that I picked on the wrong side, and I was very close to being on the right side. And, you know, there's a lot of little variables and things that can go either way that change the course of an NFL game. So that's why this is not investing or, you know, putting your money in a CD or a bond and just getting a 3% return. You're going for it 100%. And it is, even though we think that we have edges when we're playing these games, we are still gambling. Anything can happen. Come on, guys, give me some more good comments to talk about. Chiefs got the Bears and Texans play the Saints tomorrow. Yes, that's true. Chiefs, Bears, throw some ideas in the chat. I don't have a play on that. Jay likes the Chiefs to cover. It's a lean, though. I don't know if he played it. Texans play the Saints. No, Texans don't play the Saints tomorrow. Texans played today against Tampa, and what was a fun game this morning that I thought was going to go over, and it didn't. How can any NFL team not double team Edelman? It's so fixed. I don't necessarily think that. I think that just saying that you're going to double team someone is a lot. It's not Madden. You don't just assign your safety and it automatically gets it. These guys are great. Edelman has, you know, all the cool little adjectives we use for wide receivers: shifty, quick, sorry spread. SMU stole my joy today. Hey, well, I feel the same way about the Bills. Tell me I didn't think – I mean, I was thinking I had that cover the whole game. It was whether or not the money line was going to hit. Texans question mark, not sure. Schemes, I mean, yeah, this is schemes. People love that. Bang, bang, Niner gang. That's the team I'm on next. So maybe I can go one for the day and have a nice evening when I watch The Mandalorian before I go to bed. If the Chiefs win, do I get the bye? I will have to look into that. I cannot tell you for certain. Woo, close one. If you have the Patriots, you are feeling that way. Did I miss the Rams 49ers props? No, Jay is looking to it right now. I know he likes George Kittle. Jandor Polk says they can't get a bye. I don't think they can either. Jonathan Nelson has a question for Max on Arizona State versus Creighton when he throws those headphones on. We'll ask the two. Did you hear that, Max? What you thinking about Arizona State versus Creighton? Oh, Max left again. Bills are now 10-5 alongside with the Chiefs and the Texans for a 6th part in the wild card race next Sunday. Hate to spoil this, but it's rigged as hell. Saints beats Ravens in the Super Bowl. Get ready. I got the script. Well, if you got the script, then you might as well just bet all your money on it, and you can have a very nice home, very nice car, very nice stripper, whatever you want. If you got the script, I wouldn't be complaining. I wouldn't even tell about it. I would love to have the script. I like Kittle and Debo. Debo Samuel, what a guy, right? That's how old I am. I remember when Friday came out, and now I'm watching NFL players that are named after Debo. What a life, huh? What a life. What time does the game finish at, please? Somebody let me know. Well, if it starts at 5 o'clock, these things are usually at this point 3 hours, 50 minutes, 45 minutes. So I'm guessing it'll be over on the West Coast between 8:45 and 9:15 would be my guess. Rams let Tavon Austin have a good game last week. Debo could play that role this week. I can't argue there. I remember I thought Tavon Austin was going to be so good coming out of school. And then when McVay had him, I thought he was going to be good too. Hustle Wilson says, Max, put the gushers down and get back in the game, soldier. I will pass that along. Thanks, guys. You're giving me lots of stuff to talk about here. Scott says, wow, if the Chiefs were 12-4, I would have bet on the Patriots. Shake my head. Okay. Farhad says, my 4-team 6-point teaser hits, Pats and unders, Buccaneers and under. Good job, Farhad. What's up, Jay?
All right, we've given out 20 plays so far today.
Damn. And Tyler hooked us up.
20. And in terms of winners, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 winners. I think 13 winners. I have to double check tonight, but I think 13-7 so far.
Fantastic work. So we're doing great overall as a show, even though I lost my pick 6 SBR football contest play. I'm 0-1 for the week. Doesn't mean I still can't have a good week. Von Polo went to high school with Tavon Austin. Tell us what he was like. I can't imagine he would be the most well-mannered gentleman. Juke said, I told you the over 37.5 was a play. Well, you know what? When you say it in the chat before the game, then you have rights to brag about it. When you come in and say, I knew this was going to happen and we didn't see you post the whole time, we're not going to really talk about it. When you post it in the chat before the game, and then you can come in and you can go ahead and strut that walk after the game, because you did put that in the chat earlier when we were on the Houston stream. Max needs some 8 o'clock action. Well, Max, I don't know where he is. I'm sure he'll give you some. That guy's got
Oklahoma State. That's a loser.
Yeah. Gerardo, 65%. That is correct. We are loving it. We're happy today on the live line. 49ers first half over 22.5 is the play. So now you'll be able to jump in at halftime if you were correct. And we're going to give you your props because you posted it before the game. That's the time. We love to hear these predictions. Any good bets left today? Gustavo, I am on 49ers minus 6.5. I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if 6.5 is still there. 49ers are a pretty popular bet coming off that tough loss against the Falcons. Tyreek says if the Chiefs and Texans win next Sunday and the Bills lose towards the New York Jets by an upset, the Buffalo Bills are out of the wild card playoffs. Okay, well, that's real easy then, right? Don't lose to the Jets. Okay. I think they can do that. 13-7 is really good. I know I'm happy to. I am smiling. Jesse is on it too. So we got Jesse and Farshad that can brag at halftime if this game is over. We have 2 people with bragging rights already. Viper is not a fan of Scotty Brooks. The coach on the Wizards needs to be fired. You know what, Viper? What was funny, and this is a little while ago, when the Wizards played the Celtics in the playoffs, that was when Isaiah Thomas was on the team, and they would run a pick and roll with Gortat every time, and Brooks refused to make an adjustment, and Isaiah Thomas just cooked Gortat, and that's when they were big rivals. And I'll never remember Scotty Brooks failing to make what was an easy adjustment that I could see on my couch. That's not high-level stuff he was failing to do. So any criticism of Scotty Brooks, I'm probably going to agree with you with their Viper. Nick is against us. He's on Rams plus 6.5. Good luck, Nick. These games could go either way. As this last one showed, it came down to that last play, right? I mean, if Allen makes that throw on 3rd down when he had the tight end wide open, and I'm probably dancing around, and we're 14-6 here. So,
all right, I'm back.
All right, let's hear it, Jay.
What do you think, bro? Let's start dive. We got about a half an hour. In 15 minutes, boys, we're going to go to the other link on SBR Sports Fix YouTube page. It is the link for the Seattle-San Francisco game. So we'll break it down for about 15 minutes here, and then we'll break it down for about 15 minutes on the new stream, and then we will be there for the rest of the night.
Sounds like a plan. So let's see. What props are you looking at now? Did you find any Kittle looks?
Let's see what we got on Kittle. Well, first of all, FanDuel does not even have Kittle props. They have, oh, here it is, receiving yards, 72.5.
On Bovada, it's 70.5, but it's juiced to the over.
Receptions, 5.5. What's his production been for the last 3 weeks since he's come back from that injury?
Without even looking, I would say it's higher than that. In fact, I know that they were almost force feeding him the ball last week. The point
Can you check that for me?
Yeah, so I'm just looking up Kittle the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, the past month since he's come back from that injury.
All right, Kittle stats 2019.
Over 100 yards in 3 of his last 4 games against the Rams. Just heard that on television.
All right, are you ready? He had 6 targets and 6 receptions in that big win over Green Bay. Obviously, they stopped going to him because that was such a blowout. Only 4 targets and 2 receptions in that tough loss to Baltimore, where Baltimore really controlled the time of possession.
How many yards in these games?
129 against Green Bay, 17 against Baltimore, 8 targets for 6 receptions for 67 yards against New Orleans, 17 targets for 13 receptions and 134 yards last week against New Orleans. So it does seem to be somewhat scheme-based that Garoppolo's not forcing it to him. But boy, he was forcing it to him last week.
Touchdowns in any of those 4 games?
In 2 of them. He scored against Green Bay and the Saints.
All right. What did he do against the Rams earlier this year?
8 targets, 8 receptions, 103 yards.
All right. Got the goods, bro. Got the goods. I got the Pizza Hut, chicken bites, breadsticks, pizza.
Max, I'm having a good day. Is that shocking to you on an NFL day?
If you didn't, I would be fucking making fun of you.
Anytime touchdowns on Bet365, Gurley even money, Raheem Mostert minus 120, Deebo Samuel plus 110, Emmanuel Sanders plus 110, George Kittle plus 110, Cooper Kupp plus 187, which isn't bad. Brandon Cooks plus 275, Robert Woods plus 275.
Let me ask you something, Jay.
Yeah.
What do you know about Kittles? What is he like doing very often?
What do you mean, like hit production the last month?
What does he like to do on the football field? What does he do best?
Catch passes.
Yeah. So, how are you going to attack Kittle's props?
Well, it's 7 from what I can see. It's anywhere between 70 yards and 72.5 in terms of receiving, and it's 5.5 receptions. I have this feeling like Samuel or Sanders will play a bigger role than they played last week. Let's see what we got there.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Ohio State. Go Ohio State.
Okie State shit the bed on us.
Ohio. Yeah, they did. They shot the bed. And just like I told you, Jay, Colorado's up 2 now.
So Dayton didn't cover the first half?
I'm not sure about that. I can't remember.
Longest reception props. George Kittle, 22.5 yards. Robert Woods, 23.5 yards.
They did cover.
Sanders, what?
They covered the first half.
Emmanuel Sanders 20.5. Debo Samuel 20.5. Fuck me, man. I should have took that.
Ohio State, get me my money. Colorado's up by 4. The tide has turned. A lot of time left in this game, though. But god dang.
Brandon Cooks 2.5 receptions. Is that game already? Did that game start yet, Rich? Boise?
Nebraska
Oh, yeah.
down as a 9-point favorite at home. They go down again to North Dakota, baby. Philippe Rabraka and North Dakota get the win.
Corey Mack says, Max, let's eat. Literally.
Yeah, literally, let's eat. Straight up. I got the food.
Nico, Rams were a no-show last week, and looking ahead to this game, Niners are better by 4 points on neutral field. Rams have the talent and capable for a straight-up win. Don't disagree there, but I think the worst thing that could have happened to him was the 49ers losing last week. Definitely, that's one of those things that just snaps you right back into focus. Looking to get on. Rich G says, anyone looking in on Washington? You jump on them right now at minus 6.5. They're looking strong, trying to get their coach out with the win. Chad asked me if we have any NBA plays. We are in Memphis. First half, money line minus 105.
Just a great way to finish it. Make them hurry. It was a hard-fought game.
All right, I just sent you guys the links for the next show. That will pop in 5 minutes.
Rich G says Washington is moving right down the field. Oh, Glock Lesnar's got a good one. Juice check TD at plus 1,700. That's a ballsy play, but I mean, what's the implied probability? Like 2 or 3%? Might as well go for it. Farshad's looking for a big game. He's taking the team totals on both sides. I know you did that on a game earlier this year, Jay.
I did, yeah. The Seattle Rams game.
Yeah, team total was on both sides.
I ended up splitting. Went 1-1. Don't you think that? I mean, Kittle's always going to have a big day, right? But don't you think that Samuel or Sanders has a better day than you would think? Both their reception props are 3.5. Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, Washington won.
On the board.
Miami's a playoff game. If we beat Miami, then we get a bye. If we don't, then we'll be playing the next week. So it's a playoff game. So we got to be ready to go here. We need our best week. Keep building on what we're going to build on here. All right? And keep this thing rolling.
Fucking Belichick is an evil genius.
That guy's got me fired up, dude. I don't care about losing early. He's got me fired up to just keep competing my ass off.
He's just an evil genius.
He just got me fired up right there. What a guy. I don't even mind losing to that guy. That guy's a stud.
He's the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
Ohio State wins and covers.
There could have been some good coaches in the old days, but, back in the Niners dynasty, the one that I grew up with, there was no salary cap. Eddie DeBartolo was just grabbing everyone. Same thing with the Washington Redskins back then. I was remembering they would say that there was guys that the Redskins would just pay $1 million a year, which was huge in the 80s, to sit on their practice squad just because they didn't want them on other teams. In this age of parity, for him to compete year in, year out with the salary cap, I got to agree with you.
Lamont Williams, what's up, buddy? Where you been? We've been doing this since 1 o'clock.
Lamont Williams, well, we're glad to have you now.
We got 20 plays.
That TV down. When Belichick's on TV, we turn it up, Van Polo. That's some good audio right there. Odds on Gurley. Corey Mack likes Gurley to score a rushing TD. I don't think that's a bad look.
Are they going to crank it up and hold Jared Goff to 78 yards passing again like they did back in week 6? They're going to get after him. We'll see whether or not he scored a no-go as well.
Anytime touchdowns. Let's. I definitely want to bet 2 of these.
Yeah.
Kittle's plus 125. Is that a bargain? Tevin Coleman is plus 210.
But Moster's taking over most of the carries there. I would be a little hesitant on that Coleman. I actually think that's a little light.
Mostert is plus 120. Gurley plus 120. Cooper Kupp 2-1. Robert Woods 3-1. All right, boys, we're out of here. Click the like button on the way out of this video. Click that link in the description for us because it helps. And if you want this live betting show to continue after the Super Bowl, we need your help. Number 2, we're going to go right now to the other video on SBR Sports Picks. It's the Niners and Rams video. We will literally see you there in 2 minutes. All right, we're out. Back after this.